case. After all the pampering, you took a final soak in the communal pool and talked for a bit. Chonk asked why you are all doing it. Christopher said he feels pretty good. It feels pretty good to adventure, do good, and explore his hobbies. Carrick, it's the best way he's found to learn what he wants and to experiment his craft practically. Fell said he spent his whole life defending the weak, and this life allows him to do just that. And Felix is making up for his past bad deeds. Everyone kind of aligns and has no real thought of quitting anytime soon for the most part. Felix needs to see how the next few weeks play out, though. With that all done, you got some rest and relaxation while doing some errands. Felix went and saw his parents with Christopher. Christopher cooked with, or baked with Felix's mom. You told him that everything was going to be okay soon and gave 50 gold pieces to help clean the seemingly messy house. Christopher bought some rope and spent time baking. Made another Fey Touch biscuit. We don't know what it does. You also tagged along for shopping trips. You just seemed to be there when everyone else was doing their thing. And you started learning from Swinton about making potions. Carrick spent time with Tiburon, talked about learning to enchant his own items. After finishing the teleportation circle, you found that you'd be able to teleport back to Zadash, seemingly through the somewhere around the Platinum House. And you finally tried to read the Golem book again and found out that with enough time and 50 gold pieces, you could create a fleshy monster. Thel went by the enchantment shop, the invulnerable vagrant, to find something to bolster his defenses, and with some smooth talking, got access to some items as well as potential spells for Carrick. You accompanied Chonk to the Platinum House and cashed in some of your favors so he could do some research. While you researched, you took some time from prayer and reflection, were given a feeling of hope that your family survives in some capacity, although you're not sure what that means exactly. Chonk found that what he needs and also came out with an interesting tidbit for all of you, stories of the Spear of Cord used to kill the drow deity Lolth in the mountains of Jorhas. Apparently the spear tip was never found and is thought to be in the possession of one of the civilizations in the Underdark. He also found his starting point and said he would be heading out in a couple weeks after your inevitable victory, he said. And the last things that happened were you met with Giannis, who reached out to you about a week before the competition ends. He's found enough evidence to definitively think that Marith and Saxon are up to something, but you will either need proof or be very prepared come the meeting with the gentlemen. Gave you some details about where Marith is staying, the manor of Lady Vidurant, and his normal routine. Gave you some details on the Gloom Runner's whereabouts in town, as well as some ex-guards that you may have some useful information. Using this info, you're able to split up and quickly find where you might find the guards. They meet every week to play cards and have drinks and dinner. With a free day until you can talk with the guards, you all chose to tail Marith to find out where he goes every day. You notice they travel with 2 golds, an armor of blue and gold stitched tabard, and a tiara on the chest, as well as another person you couldn't get a good look at. You chased Marith through the city, over buildings, and through alleys, using Al to triangulate, getting kicked out of the Tri-Spire, convincing the guards that Carrick was a drunk, needing to catch a ride, and an inspirational bagpipe tune. You all convened in a small pub a couple blocks from Marith's destination, a nondescript 2-story building guarded by 4 to 6 guards in similar armor to the ones that you saw with Marith. You think this may be Lady Vidurant's mysterious vault Giannis mentioned in passing. You're all together. It's about 1:30. You have until about 4 until the planned talk with the guards. What do you do? That was a lot. Yep. So sitting at the bar, you know that Marith went into this 2-story building. You guys just kind of reconvened, waited for Christopher to catch up and all that. Just kind of, you're about 2 blocks away from the vault itself. So then you have about 3 hours to kind of do what you want here before you go split up and meet with the guards to get information from them. Oh,
That is not. I don't know why it did that.
Just kind of stew in my shame.
shame. Yeah, so you have the location of where Meredith goes. If that's all you guys kind of want, then you guys can kind of go about your business for the rest of the day.
Before, like, so there are people guarding this carriage, right?
Yeah, they went in with him.
Okay.
So the carriage is just kind of out there, but there are 2 guards standing outside of this building, kind of watching the carriage. There were
how many guards are there total? 4?
From like just your brief glance, you've seen 2, maybe like 3 or 4. You don't totally know without like sitting and watching for a while. But yeah, you would assume there is a healthy amount of guards outside of this place. So yeah.
What's the strategy? You want to stealth this, or yeah?
Well, that's the question. Do we want to ambush the cart after he leaves?
So we're just trying to figure out what's in there, right? Just like what's going on. Just go from there.
I don't know that we don't really have a solid idea of what we're trying to do, honestly, other than we want to get more information about Meredith and I guess what he's
kind of what Giannis had told you is that like everything he has is rumors and that like without some sort of concrete proof about this coup, there's no real it'd be his word against a boss of a city. So the idea is, he says, I know something's going on, but we need to find some sort of proof.
So maybe then, maybe when they go inside, maybe we try to just see what we can find.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think there's going to be anything in the carriage. I think we need information from Meredith directly. That's why I think either we wait until he leaves and kind of ambush the cart, but maybe we should disguise ourselves before we do that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? I mean, if we're looking for information, do we wait till they leave and then break in and try and find documents or something that's in the building?
We could do that too.
Yeah. Make a Felix, make a history check. Or intelligence check, or any sort of check on that.
Okay, let's do. Where's my history? Is 3, so it doesn't really matter.
I'll give you advantage on this.
Okay, let's see if I crit.
This has to do with like how the myriad works. You think that your best bet would be to get straight from the horse's mouth, but kind of the ways that you could do that might be very difficult without being found out, and this whole thing gets kind of called off.
Sure. Are these guards? They're guards of the myriad, or are they guards? I can't remember the name.
Of Viderant. They're all wearing the same thing, but you do know that since they're all wearing that same like gold and blue stitch tabard with a tiara on the front, which is kind of the crest of Viderant. But you do know that there were some guards that were fired, and those are the ones that you're going to go meet. So they may have been replaced by people kind of closer to, but just looking to seem the exact same.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I guess we have 2 options. One is to try and break into honestly a vault.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could try and ambush and try and get information from him one poses, I think, more physical risk in terms of, potentially causing a fight in the streets, which I guess we're not opposed to. I know Carrick murdered people in the streets. This is me talking, not.
This is above table.
So we could do that,
Mhm.
or we could try and break into the vault, which I don't know how successful we'll be at that. Is the only question.
The hardest part about going directly for him is like, I don't know how we do that in a secret way. Like, I'm not really sure what that plan would even look like. Disguise everybody and then just like straight up start murdering people and hope we don't get found out. Like, I don't know what that even looks like.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
Well,
We
I
got
mean,
one person that can do that, and then 3 people that can fuck that up. So
yeah.
Yeah, and I think you would know, like with that 16, like if you were found out, you can just assume that your parents are killed.
Yeah.
Like the risk to that is a lot more. It's not a risk just to you; it's a risk to blowing up this whole thing you guys have been working for 6 months on. In both ways, it is, but one is probably a little bit more direct. So. And if somehow Merith dies, you don't really have any way to prove that the coup existed.
So can we just like incapacitate him for like a while? Can we do like a 24-hour thing for him? Just
Does it I can't remember if Marith knows who I am.
So
yeah, he has met all of you.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, he met all of you. He is the guy that got you, like, essentially came and told you to go find Giannis because he knows that you murdered some nobles.
Right.
He got you out of going to jail.
Okay.
So
are we? So wait. So are we friendly with him?
You are not unfriendly with him, but he is directly working with Saxon right now, and you know that.
Right, I know that, but Saxon's not with him.
Yeah, Saxon wouldn't be with him he is not with him, but he is known to be around him a lot.
Sure.
So
okay.
So, I do have the detect thoughts spell. What that would require is essentially someone to get him to directly think about it. I don't know that really gives us proof though. It gives us proof, but we don't have anything to show anybody. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why even getting words from him felt like only a partial solution, because they're just going to be like he said. Like if we have documents or anything of their planning that's actually proven.
So we don't. I think there's 3 options. One is we ambush the cart and do something like majorly using physicality. The second is to try and break into this vault, in which case we have no idea what we're looking for. And the third that I just thought is if we're friendly enough with him, barring Saxon showing up, we could try to get him into this bar, get him plastered drunk, and then go and try and detect his thoughts and things like that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Like if we're super friendly, or like somewhat friendly with him, I don't see any reason why that couldn't work.
Yeah, you could do. If you want to check how friendly you are, like the last interaction that you had with this guy was him blackmailing you. So friendly is not the right term. But I'm not knowing, like you saying that we don't know what we're going into the vault. You do have a meeting with ex-guards of this person. So.
Okay. Well, then I guess we just wait and break in. It sounds like maybe just breaking in is our best bet rather than trying to.
Yeah, you guys can go any route you want, but just like putting all cards on the table. Yeah, kind of in a hard place. Or you could just prepare to know that something might go down at the place and just be ready for it. But that's option number 4 is just forget about it.
Well, we're already here, so we're not gonna forget about it.
Yeah.
I think it sounds like maybe the best bet is to wait for wait for information that we can get, and then do something based off of that.
You guys can at least like sit outside and watch the place. Like, what kind of information are you looking for to get about this place? Like, you asked, like, how many guards are there? You know that there are at least 2 that are posted out front.
I guess like, are there any other entrances other than the front that are easy to I would say access, reasonably for me and everybody else without the use of jumping across ladders and things like that.
Okay. How long do you guys think you were discussing this at the bar? Like, I assume, like, even though this is, everyone talking in normal, this has to be like what you guys were talking about.
45 minutes.
45
back and forth on this bullshit.
Yeah, just which of these bad options is the least bad? You can like easily like walk around the place. It's really much like in a like warehouse district, essentially. Like, the bar that you're at just seems like kind of a like where people come and get lunch, like in between shifts. But there's like a sawmill close by. There's but it's pretty run down. But the alleyways, you notice, are unobstructed, and there's a building like about 20 feet away or on every side. And it doesn't share any walls. Like, it has a full like 20-foot barrier around it of roads. So almost like a moat, you would think. Yes, it's guarded. You can, like, kind of doing that, you can walk around and you would know that there is the general exterior layout, including the locations of, the main door, which is what kind of where the cart is parked out in front of. There's a balcony door and windows that are to the so let's just say that this building is facing north on the eastern side. Or wait, the building is facing, hold up. No, the balcony is right above the main entrance. And you can see that there's actually, make a perception check as you're kind of casing this area, kind of walking around. Yeah, you do see that there are, like, you kind of just like have to get to a little bit higher ground, but there are 2 guards standing up, or kind of like sitting on some chairs on top of that balcony. And you also notice that there's a rope ladder curled up on the eastern side of that balcony. And it seems like that's how people go up and down. If you spend enough time doing this, you would see that, like, they unfurl it, people come up, change the guard, pull it back up. It seems like those guards aren't supposed to go into the house, or they can't walk through that part of the house or vault or building, I should say. So that's kind of like what you can get from the front of the building, and that's like, you can do that very easily without being noticed by anything. To get like the sides and back, you would probably need to be sneakier. So
I could be sneaky myself, and you guys can continue to wait for these guards and see if I can get any additional information, because right now these are not great entrances.
Yeah, you can try and sneak around. There is no like wall outside of the place. It's just like the roads. There's no like exterior wall, and then that. It's not like you would have to like jump a wall and then go. You would know that. So yeah, if you want to roll a stealth check, you can kind of, and then tell me how you want to kind of case this joint.
Separately, what would it take to figure out what this Fey Touch biscuit does? Is that a longer process to figure out?
You could hand it to Carrick, and he can do an Arcana check on it to try.
Yeah, should we just like see what we got here? See if that.
Yeah. So while you guys are waiting, let's see. You two are doing that. Fel,
you taste the joint. I'm gonna look at this biscuit.
What are you gonna do, Fel, while that kind of happens? Are you just watching, or?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a feel for the cadence of the guard changes and their patrol patterns, and just anything that military expertise may be useful if I pay attention to.
Yeah, that's a perfect. You're just watching, so we'll start with you roll a probably. I think it would be a perception check, or if you can make a reason for something else. And I would say if you make a perception check, I would say you can do it with advantage because it's like military patrol type thing that falls into stuff that you
insight. Insight.
Yeah,
maybe?
insight would work too. Insight or perception
with advantage, you said?
Yeah. 23. You are just leaning against a wall and watching this perfectly. So we'll get back to that. You are definitely able to kind of put together the what's going on as far as guard duty on the outside of this. Roll an Arcana check, Carrick. Okay, yeah, with a 19, I will say, roll a D100. $75.
It's either going to be completely useless or exactly the thing we need.
You glow with bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of you is blinded until the end of its next turn. So,
that's okay. That's in the middle. Not what I was expecting.
For the next minute, it lasts 1 minute. Guys, all I want is for you to get the one that turns you into a potted plant. It is the funniest wild magic.
It would be better if we get that, but we don't know that that's what it is, and someone accidentally becomes a potted plant.
So we also, we've got this age-changing mushroom potato cake. I was wondering about this for one of the guards, so we could get one of the guards to do this, disguise ourselves as the guard, and then this either old or young dude comes saying, "I'm the real guard," and he's, yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? I'd look way more like the real guard. So we got that. There's an idea.
Okay. You're going around the building. How are you going around the building? You're hidden. I guess I can roll. Yes, you're very hidden from these guards.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to go to the eastern side and just go down the alley.
Yeah, so you're just kind of gonna flirt around and see what you can do or hear that. Okay, so you are definitely hidden. You can make an investigation or a perception check as you kind of go around the whole building.
11.
Son of a gun. That's you don't notice kind of anything particular. Or let me see actually. I doubt that an 11 will give you something, but so close. You don't notice anything as you go around, except for as you are going to the back side of the building and just kind of doing this perimeter. Like you're just going a little too fast to get a little like you aren't like running your hand across the walls looking for things like that. Just because the stakes are too high if you get caught. You do notice that there's windows around that you could probably break into. They might be locked. They might not be. They might be trapped. They might not be. Can't really tell that. But as you go around the very back, you do hear the sound of animal noises coming from the back right-hand corner. Of like bestial kind of like not roars, but just definitely like large animal sounds coming from the back right corner of the building. So but other than that, kind of going around, you don't get caught, you don't kind of get any of that, but you don't kind of get much more than you know that there's animals in the bottom right hand corner. For Thel, though, you do find that there's 2 guards always on duty on that balcony, accessed by the ladder that they leave. The guards actually do leave that hanging on the ground at most times. You also learn about the basic movements of the interior and exterior guard. It's almost like every 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, people are going inside and 2 are coming outside. There's always 2 posted in front of the door, but they kind of switch out to go in, and then 2 different ones come out. You do also see that like those 2 come out, go up the stairs. Like the rotation that you would know is that there's 2 in the front, 2 on the balcony, and then 2 more that come out and kind of rotate that every it'd probably be more every 30 to here it might actually say and that there's 1 guard that's always like patrolling around the entire thing in that 20. So you would know that there's at least, from the outside looking, 7 guards at any given time in some place without knowing who's like patrolling inside. From the outside, you've noticed 7 guards that are moving kind of in this like, I am on the balcony to I'm in the front door to inside to one of you going around. And that changes every 30-ish minutes. So yeah, I would say you guys doing all this casing and being good and sneaky and bad about it, probably you're leading up to about the time that you could probably go meet with the ex-guards, or you could continue to stay here. Marith hasn't come back out, so you could leave someone here to watch. You could, but if you wanted to go talk with the guards, you're kind of at that time because you're pretty fair distance away from where they would be. So, what do you guys
want to get as much information from these people as we can?
The people here or the guards?
The guards.
Okay.
But maybe we should have someone keeping watch for Marith. I don't know if there's any real value in that or not, but
yeah, I would say the one like outstanding thing that you don't know is that Marith is with one other person. You have no clue who that is. There's been this kind of like you've noticed this other person with him, but you don't know if that's someone special or not. That's like your only kind of missing piece from your tailing. So, but I think that would be the only reason to leave somebody back. But if you guys want to go You guys are going to have to split up regardless to see these people because they're kind of meeting in different parts of town in 2 different groups. Think about that real quick, and I have to go bathroom.
I guess we'll just go talk to these guards. I'm seeing doesn't seem like there's going to be any value in trying to
except getting the identity of this person, mostly just for lookout purposes, not for actually intervening.
Yeah.
So we're going to be interviewing guards. Is that what we decided?
Yeah, I think from the last time we played, these are the ex guards from that were fired or replaced or whatever. See if they know anything. Maybe they know more about what's happening. Maybe that's why they got fired. They knew too much.
How crazy are we getting this interrogation? Should I be like trying to detect their thoughts while we interrogate them?
I don't know that it's going to be necessary. I would consider this probably pretty... I would imagine they'd be pretty forthcoming, right? Like, they lost their jobs.
Yeah. Okay.
They didn't sign an NDA, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Fantasy NDA.
Who signed an NDA?
The guards.
Oh, yeah. I'm under an NDA right now, and it's killing me.
Oh, like at work, or?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I asked David Lash at our company party, like, can I be off this NDA yet? He said no.
I can't believe Dave Lash still works there.
He is the same exact human. Like, really just a turd. He's very nice. He likes me a lot, but he's kind of a turd.
Yeah, he likes me too.
Yeah. Just be around for a long time and they like you. Okay, so what do you guys kind of choose to do?
I think we're gonna just split up and try and talk to the guards that we know about, and hope that they are forthcoming for whatever information they can be.
Yeah. So I need these. Do you remember the guards' names? Did anyone write them down? Because they are silly.
Yep, I got all of them.
Okay.
We found Terolga, Valandir, and Giniana at the Whistle Pig.
And then there was the other 3.
Pelton. These are this is all like what I wrote down. I don't know if these are actually their names. Captain.
You are 1 for 1, or 2 for 2.
And Breely.
Yep. And they were at...
I don't know that I wrote that with it.
No, you know that they meet at the Singing Swan for dinner group once or every other week. So who is going to the Singing Swan, which would be in the Pintle Market, and I don't remember where the Whistle Pig was. We'll just say they're both, one's in the Pintle Market, one's kind of in the thing outside the Pintle Market. Where's that map? The Intercept Sprawl. So Pintle Market's that kind of like central. I don't know if anyone has that same map up. Has 5 corners, but what did I even call that restaurant? The Something Swan? The Singing Swan. Who's going to the Whistle Pig? Who's going to the Singing Swan?
We can do what we usually do, which is one big boy, one little boy.
Yep.
Sure.
So me and Fel can go to one. We'll go to the Whistle Pig.
Sure.
I'm good. And then you two go to Singing Swan.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's smart because that's also one smart guy and one dumb guy a little bit. So.
We say dumb, which is really funny because I think a 10 is like baseline intelligence, right?
Yeah, it's just like an average person.
It's like you're not dumb. You
He's just not book smart.
All right, let's do that. This sounds good.
Okay. Which team wants to go first?
Doesn't matter. We can go.
Sure.
Okay. You guys head over. You walk by. You walk by the kind of the markets, and you do see this like kind of larger building that has a swan's picture with musical notes coming out of it. And you guys go into it, and you just see it's a very like large restaurant, but kind of like open seating, but has like musical performances there. It's kind of a musical restaurant. There's always music playing here. There looks to be like a group of halfling bards, like a group playing just like a 4-piece band. So like a lute and just kind of singing, and yeah, you guys walk in.
Before we walk in, maybe we should like do a quick converse. Like, what's our plan here? Is there any, or do we? Is this not going to be that complicated? You're muted.
Don't know that.
I see the music. I'm like already like I don't know, warming up my sheep stomach. Yeah. It's like massaging it. Yeah. I'm looking at it, but I don't know if that's the right way to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm saying you guys know these people's names. You don't know what they look like.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Are they? Yeah.
You know that they're supposed
like
to
a reserved sign for reserved for.
You know that they come here every other Wednesday, or whatever today is Uselin. I don't think that's actually Wednesday, but
okay. So first we have to figure out who these people even are.
You know that their names are Pelton, Cavton, and Breland.
We need to start yelling their names.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna try to get up on stage, start playing, and I'm gonna get a little you're gonna send me a little, like, this is a dedication to you all out there.
Okay.
Raise your hand if you're
This is dedicated to Pelton and see who reacts.
Okay. We'll roll a luck check to see if it's open mic night.
Which one's luck?
Just roll a d20.
Okay.
You're hoping for it to be high.
Wait, where's this? Okay, yeah.
It is not open mic night, so you are able to get on there immediately. These guys are just playing. Do you just force your way on?
Let's see. Wait, hang on. This Medal of Wit, what does that do?
The Medal
is that
of
attuned?
Wit. No, it is just like something you can use once to get advantage on an intelligence check.
Oh, okay. I'm not wasting that. I'm gonna intimidate I'm gonna obviously you know me. I'm gonna kind of like Miles Davis it with my
okay, yeah.
bagpipe.
So you are going to intimidate kind of the guy, saying like, "You can't get on stage." Like they're halfway through their set.
I mean, obviously it's not open mic, but like I'm
But
I'm
I
the
was told I have to
famous Four Daddy, one of the
Yes.
Four Daddies traveling band. That
Don't you know who I am?
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make an.
I'm the
intimidation
quarterback.
check. Okay, well,
My bagpipe intimidation isn't up to my physical
let's see.
intimidation.
We'll
I
roll
also really like
insight.
this idea that Christopher just pulls out his music, like his instruments anyway, just starts playing no matter what.
Okay, I'll give that to you because they rolled poorly. They're like, just. He waves to the band as they finish his song. Like, just let this guy go out. He's just.
Oh no, I'm joining them. Oh, they're not going off. I'm joining them. Yeah, we're jazzing it. We're jazzing it up.
Oh, okay. I will say that if you do this, you can play your song and you have to immediately leave.
Yeah.
That or no, I'll say this. They put their hand out and you have to offer a bribe.
Okay, that I can do. I've got excessive yeah. I'll backhand them a couple, like a platinum each.
Okay, so it's a 4-piece band and that, so you need to give 50 gold away.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and you're allowed to like welcome this guy. Everyone give a round of applause in from somewhere to play with us tonight.
We're from not Rhyme the Frost Maiden. That's
you just say where you're from and no one has any clue. So you say this song is dedicated to these 3 people.
Special request. Somebody sent it along. I don't know who, but
okay.
So cheers to I'm just gonna everybody cheers see if anybody knows them. Assume if they're regulars, people sort of know.
Yeah, they
cheers in their direction.
You would I would say Carrick, like kind of watching this chaos happen. You kind of see this group like in like a not a like in the center, like off center, like corner, like just like scrunching down because it's so awkward.
Perfect.
As they and they're just sitting there with their drinks and looks like some appetizers or some things like that sitting there. Christopher, you have to play a song now, so go ahead and play some music. I'll give a performance check for this band, but they are doing really bad because they're not used to jazzing with a bagpipe. So let's see if you can pull this through.
All right, we got this. I just Googled Miles Davis bagpipe cover. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So this is just performance, right?
This is just performance.
All right.
Coming through hot, like they just stop and you just are playing by yourself. Like they like realize that they like there's no way to accompany this bagpipe. It's actually only the drummer is just doing like a standard like war drum march, which is the only thing you ever hear with bagpipes is one snare drum. And you are actually like everyone like that thought this was weird is kind of going like, oh, okay, they were all just some big joke. Cool. So the crowd is you are not getting booed off the stage, so you have the attention, and even the the guards look like, okay, well, whoever that was, that's weird but kind of nice. Yeah, I'd say at this side, what do you do, Carrick?
Well, I've definitely picked out the people, so I mean that was like the whole point of that shenanigan. So I think I wait for him to get off stage, and then so we can approach together.
Okay, you approach together. Yeah, so you sit there and wait. Waitress comes up to you, and they're like, "Sorry, there's you can't just stand here and watch. You gotta buy something." One of those places.
Oh, okay.
Just standing like in the middle of like everywhere.
Yeah. Like, can I give you a table? Can I?
Yeah, I'll. Yes, I'll take a drink then.
Of what?
Your most delicious what other people are drinking.
Just walks off and just comes back with just a beer, like a Coors Light.
A Coors Light.
This is what people are drinking.
Okay, so I'll pay for it, and I'll just stand there with my Coors Light. I probably won't even have any. I'll just sit there and hold it.
Okay, yeah. Mark off a copper. Unless you want to pay more with a tip.
No, I probably don't tip at all.
Okay. We'll say now you guys have finished your set. The music dies down. The group of halflings just say, "We're gonna take 5. That was weird," and they go off. And so there's just kind of now just people talking, and yeah, the table is there. You have the 3 people there.
So you're coming off stage then? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just coming off. I'm gonna come just straight to the bar, order a drink, play it aloof a little bit. Be just kind of diva e.
Diva e what?
Diva e. I'm making up a word. Yeah.
Diva-esque.
Diva-esque. There we go. That's a good. Yeah. That sounds
So are we just gonna go sit down and talk to these people, or are we? What are we doing here?
This looks fire. Level 10.
I've
nice.
got my
Hey,
drink.
I think I missed you. Looking at the viewer.
Then
they appreciate you
let's
stuff
just walk right over and sit down.
Perfect.
Still just holding up the whole. Yeah.
They kind of look, and they all are just like drinking their drinks, and there's like one left like potato wedge in the center, and they're like, can we help you? This is the there's just kind of a human man's kind of scruffy gray or brown beard. It's like, that was quite the funny joke. I can't imagine who would have paid to embarrass us in front of everybody, but at least you played pretty good. Hope we're not paying anything. We're just here to enjoy our dinner and our show. But thanks. And who the fuck are you?
We have our methods. You don't have to understand them, but look, we're here to ask you some questions.
About what? Musical ideas, because I don't know, maybe get a different instrument than a bagpipe.
Intimidatingly glare.
Okay, roll an intimidation check. Jesus Christ! Yeah, don't talk.
I don't fuck around with my bagpipe. Yeah.
He goes like, "Oh, sorry. What do you need to know?" The other 2 are just kind of like laughing. It's a halfling and a gnome. These 2 like smaller people are just kind of laughing. The gnome is kind of like fidgeting with their kind of like spinning their utensil in their hand, and then the halfling is just laughing. What's your question? I don't know what you need to know about us. We're just 3 out of work people.
So how much?
Trying to enjoy the little bit of severance we got.
So how much severance you get for that?
25 gold, enough to kind of party for a few weeks and then find a new, job.
So these, just for some headcanon, these guys are all former guards of the place we were just scouting that have been fired.
Yes.
You said they were like halflings. What were the races and of the guards currently? Was it just a mix of races, or was it all humans? Okay.
Yeah, it's a good mix. It's just people that would be here.
All right, just wanted to see if they got fired because of their race. Just trying to,
No, this was definitely just they got fired as Meredith brought people of his own in. So yeah. He says, so yeah, he told you what their severance was. He's like, what does that matter? Like, we just want to have our dinner, man. Can you just get to the point?
All right, so if I can give you a little bit more severance, and I'm just gonna just drop out 50 gold on the table.
Okay.
Like, you're gonna answer some of my questions about, like, are you got some stuff to tell me about Marith?
Marith got us fired. It's kind of nice you don't have to protect that vault anymore. Or sorry, that building with stuff in it, that warehouse. But he thinks like, what do you want to know about it?
Did he slip up and say vault, or was that you slipping up?
No, he slipped up and said vault.
This vault, we are interested in what you may have been protecting.
When we were protecting there, it was just before whatever that guy from Diastock came in, we were protecting Lady Vitorant's glittering hoard, her animals, her gems, her priceless artifacts. Just rich people, they're weird. Kind of our biggest things were to kind of she had these enemies she said were always after trying to get into her vault, but as we heard around, it was these people called the Silverfingers, which was a big group of rich people that hired people to steal from each other. So we were kind of always looking out for them. They had this one item in there was a tiara that she kept in the main vaults that kind of one group stole it and then the other group stole it, and when one group stole it, you created new traps and defenses to stop people from stealing it. Just rich people, they don't know what to do with their money.
Just as an aside, I just love how all the hardworking folk are always mildly Texan.
Yep. I don't have many voices.
That you got more than I would, yeah. So it works. It's a good. You gotta get those Maltese.
Yeah, so that was kind of our biggest job beyond just actually protecting, because there actually is quite a bit of riches in there. But the biggest thing she always told us is to keep things out of those Silverfingers' hands. And we hadn't had a incursion by them recently, so I would imagine one might be coming up soon. So good luck to those new guys that came in, because those guys, they can be pretty wily, and sadly we can't do anything to them. As if they show their credentials as part of the Silverfingers, we just kick them out and then tell Lady Bitterant that, hey, your vault's still protected, and then she goes and talks shit apparently.
I'm gonna just go for just like mild bamboozlement of just like I'm gonna kind of like flash some of my gold, and I need to like adjust it. I'm gonna stick my Pyremal on the table, just kind of to rearrange my goal. Like just like, okay, so we're not interested in the money. Like we're there's stuff going on above your head. We don't need to go into. I'm just going to be kind of like CIA here, FBI.
Yeah, he's like,
just kind of like we need some information. There's some stuff going on you don't want to know about any more than you know about bagpipes.
Okay. I will say, because of all of that, first you get. He says, "Well, fine. If there's something above your head, I don't fucking care. I don't work there anymore." Here, show to everyone. He draws you a map. So you see handout 8.1. Are you able to see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So he draws you a map of what the place is. He says, I generally was just one of the, we were kind of the outside people. But that's kind of what we know. There is those rooms in there that pretty much none of us were allowed in. Seeing there was only the special guards got to go into those question marks, so I don't really know what was there. And he looks to his friends, and they both shrug his too. And like, but other than that, I can give you that. And then other than that, roll a d10. An 8. The one thing that you should probably know is that down like where this little bridge is, there's a wait. Let me just make sure. Oh no, not that one. So there's this art gallery. In it is a few statues. If you, for some reason, you're in there, make sure you press this button, or you're gonna trigger some gouts of flame. Tell you what, it's nice to not work there anymore. It was not a safe working environment. If you forgot to jump over those 2 little hatches in front of the doors, you got blasted with a bunch of fire. So
you're investigating wrongful termination and OSHA violations.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's kind of all you think he's kind of willing to give you. Like, there is still some level of these are rich people that are crazy. So,
are these ladders or stairs like by the art room? What is that?
The art room, that is, you would know that is the rope ladder that goes up to the balcony.
Oh, the rope ladder. Okay.
Yeah, he kind of explains that.
To the right of the library, where the circle staircase is, just above that, what is that supposed to be depicting?
The little guy?
The grayed out area with the 2 lines, and then the white area in the middle.
He says, "Oh yeah, that's just. I mean, I never really patrolled that area, so I don't totally know it. Like, that's not kind of our spots. But it's mostly the it's just something like there's a bridge there. That's all I know is that there's a bridge.
Okay, it's a bridge over a gap. I was trying to make it out to be like a ladder down, but then you go up the staircase to the next level. I was like, what am I looking at?
There's just some one of it was installed more recently after the last time Lady Bitterant got the tiara back, and just another one of I don't know if it's trapped with that or it's just a new confusing thing. So
okay, but you've got Bitterant space, and that's a wall separating Bitterants from the question marks, right?
Yeah,
there's. So it looks like the only way into that.
He has no real clue about what's up there. He knows that the reason that you climbed up the rope ladder is because that was Bitterant's private space, and then everything else there, that was kind of locked off. What he's like, we'll roll intelligence for him. How smart do you think this guy has a 10 intelligence? You got a 9. He's like, yeah, I have no clue what was up there. So, yeah, that is what you get from.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time then. And I probably just get up and walk away.
Okay. Well, just say you guys both just get up and walk away. Okay, let's switch over to the other two. You guys are at the Whistle Pig, or heading up to the Whistle Pig. What you do know is that the people in this group play cards every week. So, yeah. Yours is a lot easier to notice as you walk in. There are a couple tables playing cards, but like one of 3 people that like look like they would be X guards. So you're able to pretty definitively pick these people out.
Oh, can we walk up and ask to play?
Yeah,
We
both
get in
of
on
you,
this?
or just one of you.
Yeah, let's both jump
Yeah,
on
let's both
in
go.
here.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay. Like, roll a persuasion check, because they kind of look at you for a second and then like look around and they see like all the other tables are kind of full.
What?
Yeah. Between the both of you, yeah, you guys
rolled,
are like
rolled like a 3.
It's a pretty steep buy-in. It's a 5 gold each. But and if you want to sit down and play,
I
gotta do a different voice. This is a I gotta do a different voice than working class rural man. This is Torluga, or can't say it. Olga. She's a dwarf. And since there's like, well, yes, Sonny, you can sit down.
All right.
We pay in, and we're playing King's Gambit. So put your money up.
I put in the 5 gold.
Yeah, I think what they say is I think with those rolls are like, hey, you win this first hand, you guys can sit and play with us for a while. So one of you guys has to come out of this to do that. So you put up the 5 gold each. So mark that down. You guys are going to. Okay, so this game works. You have a D4, a D6, and a D8. You're going to privately roll them and take that number, and then it'll be a round of betting. So, and just for sake of simplicity, you're only playing against the one dwarf. The other two just kind of like, we'll stay out this hand, because like a 5. You look at the pot; they're playing with copper and silver. Like a 5 gold pot is quite substantial. So, first roll. So go ahead and roll your D4. And this is the way that. Oh,
am I supposed to roll myself?
Yeah, privately.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
No, you're good. But yeah, so you can.
Nope. God damn it. That didn't work the way I was hoping. All right, I'll do it. Is there a way to do it privately? How do I do it?
If you click the dice roller, advanced roller, there's a way to only tell me.
If you do GM roll, does that
That's
only
what
go to you?
That goes
No,
to
GM, it shows me, but I don't want to know either.
That's fine.
Oh.
I've got dice. 1 second.
That, or you can just do it on Google.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
But you're playing as well, Phil, so.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make this.
Yeah, if you go to Google and just say roll 1d4.
Okay.
Okay. Let's let Jake come back.
Okay, you said D4, right?
Yeah, start with the D4. And then you choose to raise or stay. And we'll start. She just says she's staying. And the way you're playing this, like, this is, they were playing cards. This is just like a dice game where, like, hand out the dice and you just have them in a cup that you kind of like roll one, look under the cup, roll two, like liar's dice, essentially.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and raise just 3 silver.
She'll call that. So I guess we should write down what the pot's at. Are you joining them, Phil?
Yeah, I'll call.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your d6. She's gonna raise the pot of gold. Just, I seems like you guys have money, so might as well take it from you.
Why don't we make it an even 5, and I'll raise 4.
Ooh. She calls. So we're now up to, and do you call that, Phil?
Sure.
Phil and I are not hard up for money.
I know you're not hard up for money, but there is a difference between being hard up for money and just saying, I'm going to play because. So that's another 15 gold in the pot. So we're up to 30 gold, 9 silver. Last roll a d8. We'll say since you raised last time, it's your call, Jake, or Felix.
We'll do one more.
You'll raise it 1 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, Thel, do you call?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone stays in. So that's another 3 gold. So we're at 33 gold, 9 silver. Okay. You show your dice, Felix.
I got a 4, a 2, and a 1.
So 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. What did you get, Thel?
4, a 4, and a 1.
9. She wins. She wins with a 2, a 6, and a 2. She takes the money and goes, you tried to scare me off there a little bit. You see, I play this game a lot, so I know when someone's just in over their head. But you know what? You guys can still sit here. It seems you're pretty good good for the gold. So come sit down.
I had rolled
My only
anything
stipulation
but a
is that if
one.
she won more than 25 gold, she'll let you stay and think that she's going to fleece you for more.
What if I had told you that I'm not really interested in playing, and if it's gonna cost me some money, I'm just looking for information.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage. 16. What do you need to know, honey? Here, let's play another game. You guys play another game. Both of you roll a d20 to see how much money you win and or lose during the rest of this investigation.
I got an 18.
You got an 18. You got a 13. So, Fel, you come out just completely even from this point on, and Felix, you win back 10 gold. So, during this time, but they're chatting. So, yeah, what can we answer for you? What do you need?
Well, what can you tell us about Merith and goings on between him and Lady Bitterant?
I'm not a ton there. He kind of came in. Prick's the reason we got fired, but came in and said he was calling in some favors. And after that, kind of brought in a few of his own guys, and they said we weren't going to be needed at least for the next couple months. So gave us a little bit of gold for our troubles, and kind of just been living off that. And see, honestly, I don't know if I would like to go back and work for that crazy lady, but
what if we did? What like how we? What if we wanted to become guards?
Good luck. You're gonna have to wear that. I'd like to talk you out of it. It's not the safest job, and you're gonna have to wear that damn outfit every single day, hot as hell. At least, it's not that bad now that it's winter, but during the summer, that thick tabard and all that, and that mail that we had to wear, she wanted us all to look the same and all look like she's fancy and all that, but fuck, you don't need to be wearing full. She looks at Fel like, you get it. Wearing, you sweat your ass off. Especially when
I find it quite comfortable.
When the only thing
your ass is not always supposed to be this sweaty. What?
Isn't this just what life is? Yeah. So, like, there's that. But if you wanted to, you'd have to go find the lady, but she seems to be out of town for a little bit ever since Merith's been, or that you said his name's Merith. I guess that's his name. Has been living in her house for the past 6 weeks or so. Mm-hmm. So I don't think I could get you an in, but if there's what else? What else can I tell you? If you're looking to be a bit more nefarious, my friend right over here, he's a fence. She's taking a liking to you. So if you're looking looking at you, you don't seem the guard type. You might, but you don't. Is there?
Yeah, the lady, this vacation, did she talk about it beforehand, or?
Nah, it seems she just once that guy showed up, she kind of packed a carriage, and said, "I'm going down to the coast to spend the winter in some sunlight."
And you saw this cart?
Yeah, because it was right after that I helped load it, and then I was
saw her get in it?
Yes. She
Okay.
realized that she's definitely gone.
Okay.
Kind of. Yes. Marith came and said, "Yeah, we're in charge here now."
Can I let me be quite upfront with you. All right. Meredith is up to no good, and we're here to stop it.
Okay.
Want your job back? We'll get your job back. This is just me making promises I can't quite keep. Again.
Okay. I will say
what we need. Well, hang on. Okay. What we need is to figure out how we're gonna get into that vault and figure out what he's up to. Is there any way you can help us with that?
I can. Do you want to take your 16, or do you want to take a different stab at a persuasion check?
My persuasion is a 1.
Maybe I could help. Maybe I could assist in said persuasion.
Yeah. So you say that, and then I would think, like, with his like more poetic nature, like Fel was kind of like smoothing things over and like asking like what you want to know. Like you know, like Felix might know that we need information, and Fel comes in kind of asking like more like specific questions about what you need to know. We don't have to play those, but Fel, I'll say, Fel, you can roll the persuasion.
That would be wonderful.
25. Roll 2d10. No, roll 3d10. Because every 5 over the DC, you get more information. So a 5, a 2, and a 3. So what you learn is that let's see real quick.
Yeah, I would have gotten a 3. I'm rolling real dice now because they're out.
That there are 9 guards inside. And they are patrolling. There's always 2 kind of in the front lobby, and the 3 that are outside. And then the 2 up in the balcony. Really, they're listening for noises and just bouncing from room to room, but there is no like set like actual rotation going in. They just kind of like, you go to a room, if someone else is in the room, they go to a different room. It's kind of just the chaos that they have to work through. It's not like the front is very rotation, the inside is just kind of chaos. They all wear the same outfit. You do know that also that 2 of them are guards that Marith brought himself. So they are not, they might be a bit different in capacity. You get kind of the same information that they get about this Silver Hands group that is the like kind of the biggest thing that they've ever had to protect from. You also get, so that's the guard information. A 2. She's very reluctant to give this up, but like, so just in case, and you definitely didn't hear it from me, there's a secret entrance to the place in the southwest corner. You're going into what we call the gem room. It's I'd say it's it's a good way of ingress or egress, but like I said, like after you get past the lobby, you don't know who's going to be in there at any given time, so you probably need to know a little bit. And the last thing you get is so it's dumb again, but you're gonna go into when you're in if you find yourself in the library, just the moment you walk in, yell the word quixotic. Just trust me on that one.
Into the library, you said?
If you enter the library, make sure you yell the word, not yell, but make sure you or whoever is going in there says the word quixotic. I don't know what happens if you don't. I was just told many times that I had to do it. And like, honestly, that's probably everything I can give you.
Ask last thing. When you were terminated, did they take the uniforms from y'all, or were you able to keep those?
No, I still got it back at home.
Or is there a specific tailor that provides?
I was just gonna see if we could buy it off of them.
Okay, I just don't know if it'll fit all of it. Like, we're gonna get this little dwarf outfit and try to fit it on Christopher.
Yeah, there's a dwarf, and the other two are humans. So
I mean, we can make it work.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, we take them off your hands?
No tall spell.
What did I write down? A bit over 6 feet tall.
Oh, that's all? Oh, okay.
Yeah, she'll say, I could probably hawk them for good money, but what? You give us 150 gold right now. Maybe we'll go down to the coast as well and get some work down there. It's, feel like I have already told you too much, and we're going to be in trouble.
Well, we'll call it an even 200 for your trouble.
Okay. You give them 200.
Hey, we'll just do 100 each there.
Yeah.
They tell you to stop by this place tomorrow, like their house, or come back tomorrow to the same place and we'll have it for you. Probably like mid-afternoon.
All right.
Okay.
Appreciate the game. We'll see you.
Appreciate the cat. Do you know how much money these people just made?
Money is so relatively, like, it means nothing and it means everything.
Yeah. Yes, it is a very weird thing.
Fantasy economics. Very strange.
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot for Carrick because he, like, everything that he does costs money.
I do spend more money than I think everybody else.
Yeah.
I still have a lot of money though.
Yeah.
Although if we're gonna be building, flesh golems, I don't have that much money.
Yep, you just need $25,000 and what, a month, or
yeah, so I think it is a month
of uninterrupted. You have to cast the spell every day. No, it's 8 hours of work on the flesh golem a day for a month.
And how long did it take us to kill it? Like, how long ago?
No, a flesh golem's not the strongest of the golems, but like if you were fighting a bunch of orcs, it would be just fine.
Is it that powerful than a weasel?
Much.
I know. Yes. We can't just cast a weasel at everything.
No. Okay, so you guys kind of have like that done. You like what do you want to do next? You guys are now staying. I think you guys are now staying at the Leaky Tap.
I would like to coordinate a plan with the map and the figuring out a secret entrance.
Yeah. So just to review your assets and things, you have a map, You know of a secret exit. You have 3 uniforms of varying sizes. You have knowledge about some traps. And you know that there's this group called the Silverfingers that tries to steal from the place. So that is, if you guys want to start discussing.
Would I know anything else about the Silverfingers other than they're like rich people that steal from each other? It sounds like.
Yeah, roll a history check. I'd say that's kind of what you know. Like, you never got picked. It's like rich people will hire people to try to steal from them.
Okay. So I was never chosen.
You were never a chosen person to have done this, but it's like this game that the upper echelon do to like kind of have bragging rights over each other. Like, my vault is better than yours.
So there's nothing that like distinguishes this group in any way. That I like, at least that I know of.
You would not know of. You would not know that, and I would say. The guards wouldn't have told you anything specific about like who these like. They wear a certain pin on their lapels, and that's how we know not to, kill them.
Got it.
You just know that they do break in. That it is some game between rich people.
Rich people are so fucking useless.
Yeah, but the specific thing, you do know that the specific thing that they steal is this tiara. That, like, there is, like, some sort of honor about that. The people, like, since they hire this out, if other things are found, missing, they might just turn you in to the other people and get you killed because they're rich. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check on my son while you guys start planning. Or if you want to take a break and get some food.
I do think there's something to making one of the guards really old and Felix disguising himself as that guard as we sneak in, and then telling the other inside guards to go help because there's a crazy guy acting like he knows us.
I mean, I'm into that. That sounds cool. It sounds like
and then we could like bar the lobby behind them. I mean, I don't know.
Well, so do we want to take advantage of try and take advantage of the secret entrance, number 1, to get in?
Yeah, I think we all go in. I think you disguise yourself as the outside guard that we give this food to. And then as he like makes contact and like acts like he's one of the guards, you could then encourage the other inside guards to go help outside, and then we could try and bar the lobby door from them being able to make it back in.
All right, I'm down with that.
That should at least clear the inside hopefully.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that it matters, but it sounds like maybe we're looking for this this tiara.
I mean, if we have that on us too, it might give us a little bit like oh yeah, just stealing this. Bye.
Yeah.
Do we need to pretend like we're the silver people? Do we need the pin?
I don't think we need to do that. I mean,
it would help, but at this point, we don't think we know enough to really make use of that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we know enough about them to really disguise ourselves as that. And also, I think we are good enough at fighting that we can beat up a bunch of guards.
Yeah. I mean, so I think we try. Well, the question is, can we get all? So you'll be disguised as the guard. Because the other 3 of us get dressed up in the outfits that we have? That's the question. Would they fit and work? And then we're just dressed as guards. How long does that old person, young person food thing work for? Do we know? An unknown amount of time?
I think it's just that's it. I don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
you age and then you're
That's
stuck.
it.
Oh no.
A random amount. Just a random amount, yeah, too. Yeah, it's.
Alright,
If we
I'm
had to
gonna go
guess-
help Court for just a sec. I'll be back.
Where this tiara might be. Like I doubt it's in the gem room, only because why would they keep something like that where there's a secret entrance? Once someone finds out there's a secret entrance, like it's pretty straightforward to get in there. So I don't think that's gonna be it. It's probably not even on the first floor. Because also, why would that make any sense?
Yeah, it could be in the question mark room.
I don't know what the question marks are, but it could be in there. I don't know what Vidorant's space is, unless that's like where she lives.
So what's this thing with the animals? Like, are they just trying to release like wild animals somewhere? And that's the plan.
I don't know.
Some snacks too.
So I told you that we found the best bowling alley in Salt Lake City. It is so cheap. It is $5 a game per person.
Wow. Yeah, people
Yeah.
don't, like, it's crazy expensive now.
Where is that?
Bondwood Bowling. It's on Main
Oh yeah, on
Street.
21st. Yeah, that down Main Street, like between like 18th and 21st.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It,
That's where we used to go.
Yeah, that's August and I went yesterday because he was supposed to have a sleepover yesterday, but the kid was sick. So Alyssa's out of town. She gets back but in an hour. So I'm like, let's go bowling because we go bowling a lot now. I'm like, $20, $20, and then I bought an $8 32-ounce PBR. $28 for an hour and a half of entertainment. And then I going really good. I had 100 points through the first 5 frames, and then the wheels completely fell off. I had 46 in the next 5 frames.
I set up magnetiles for the kids to bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know if you have magnetiles, but they're just cheap.
Yeah.
But I just set them up like this in the hallway. I gave them like a plastic ball. I was like, everyone you knock down scores you a point.
That's funny. Yeah, August is getting almost good enough to where we don't have to have bumpers. So that's whenever I get to choose what family date night is, I choose bowling. As long as it's not Dave and Buster's. That's all I care about.
Can he actually roll the ball on his own?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, he goes with his grandparents as well. So yeah, because there's like the bumpers were only like half working yesterday. Like certain times they just didn't come up. So I'm like, okay, let's see if he can get pins without the bumpers. And it's actually when he has the bumpers, he doesn't thinks about using the bumpers to go. Whereas if he doesn't have them, he's like, oh, I have to make it go down. Correct. It's very funny, like watching like how he does it. Like you can tell he does it differently. Mm-hmm. So, but
when axe throwing for the first time, that was fun.
Yeah, I am not good at axe throwing.
Yeah, that was good either. I was just happy to leave with as many fingers as I came in with. That was
remember that time I hit your finger with a hatchet, and all
of us. It was
the
other way around. Yeah, I thought I was like gonna.
One of us hit the other, and my brother was standing at the door and like ran to the phone because he's like sure that someone's finger just got chopped off.
It was probably both of us. Like we probably equally like tried to chop each other's fingers off.
Yeah. So. Because we were chopping firewood for my dad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. We made it out. That was
we made out all digits attached.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I still remember that vividly. I think
I was like very much like
it started to fall over as you put it back up.
Moved it up, yeah, and it just hit and just like bounced off, and we're like stopped for a second. Oh no.
Oh my goodness, I'm dead.
So do you guys have ideas?
Yeah, we're so this age changing mushroom potato cake. That's like it, right? Like you change age, that's done. Like you're that age now.
Here, 1 second, my mom's calling. I just need to. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so I'm eating this mushroom cake before we do anything, right?
If it permanently changes your age, I don't know.
Somebody else is
somebody else. I think I'm gonna see if I can just like grab somebody, force feed them a cake.
Okay, got it.
And then all of a sudden they're a different age, and you look like them.
Got it.
Person running around being like, "I'm the real person." Like, no, you're not. Obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
You fed me a cake. Like, okay, crazy person. Like,
yeah, that sounds good.
Is Turf still in this situation? We have his blood vial. We stole it.
I still have that.
Is he involved with this whole scheme?
I mean, he's part of Saxon's crew, so
okay,
maybe tangentially, but we don't really know.
What happens if we like destroy his blood vial? Is he just like?
I don't even know what if there's any benefit to having it at this point. Like it's very much a fuck these guys and I took it kind of thing. But maybe it'll come up. I don't know. We'll see.
This seems like the kind of like middle school prank where somebody actually ends up like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
This sounds like the middle school prank that ends up a Netflix documentary.
What was that one? That entire show. There was a show that was like that. I can't remember what it was called though.
Like Pretty Little Liars or something. Or one of those.
No, it was like a weird documentary. Like, I don't know, it was weird.
My in-laws love those sort of shows.
Realizing, well, Felix and I would not have known about the map, right?
I mean, we met back at the Leaky Tap or whatever.
But while we were talking to the people.
Yeah, while we were talking, no.
Because I'm realizing what types of animals are in the animal room. We did not ask.
We did not ask. I guess we could have.
Why are the safes so close to the lobby? What a weird vault design.
Well, I think that, like, it's probably more like they don't really care because it's all a vault. The whole room, so I don't know.
Maybe fake safes.
Okay, sorry about that.
I'm gonna try and hitman this, where we take out one guard and.
Yeah. My mom was calling, asking what we were doing for food when we go to Mammoth next week. That I'll cook one night. I have to go to Costco anyways, and it means that I just get to put my headphones in and not interact with a whole bunch of people for 2 hours. But I love my family, but I also get overwhelmed. Okay, so hitman them. Like.
Oh no! I was just saying. I was just saying that.
Oh, okay. What
we have a plan.
Giannis, I would say the next day, Giannis does reach out. Or do you loop Giannis in on this plan? Like, he reaches out and asks you if you found anything out.
Yeah, I think I let him know that, like, we haven't got anything concrete yet, but we're working on something.
Yeah, so he says, like, if there's a day that you want, just I would like to meet you before it ever goes down. Kind of gives you a place to meet. Giannis is quite paranoid.
Yeah, we can go meet Giannis real quick.
Here I am being paranoid if we can trust Giannis.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Bro.
You have not been given any reason not to trust him, but
right. Yeah, I know. He's been pretty loyal.
And I would say, since he is, like, technically, like, your criminal contact of your, like, background, that is probably you would trust him quite explicitly, Felix. So yeah, it's kind of, what days do you? I think the bigger question is, so you're down to 5 days before the thing happens. It's when do you want to? When is there other preparations that you want to do? There's other things you haven't checked out, which is Saxon and his crew. If there's anything you want to do with them, you kind of know where they are at. Or if it's like, let's plan for this and just leave that be.
I think we're just planning for this, unless anyone else really wants to make that happen. I'm already convinced that, like, Saxon's gonna be trying to do something regardless of Meredith's
plans. So but so if you go and meet Giannis and kind of, like, give him a little bit of the information that you that you've acquired. He says, I don't know if you're waiting for a special time, but I might have something that I can get that would help if you do find anything. I might need a day to get it, so I know we're pushing time, but I don't know if you want to spend today preparing, and I can get you something for you to use tomorrow.
Anything that could help.
Okay. He says, well, I'll probably just, you're staying at the Leaky Tap. I'll leave it with the front desk as soon as I can. Probably, I doubt it won't be until tomorrow morning that it would arrive, but good luck. I'll gonna have to pull some strings to get this thing, so I can help you out. So, yeah, so you guys kind of have 1 day of preparations, or 2 days really, if you're waiting for this item from Giannis.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, there's magic. You could go shopping. There are spells available if you wanted to try to get them. Because of Thel's good persuasion last time, the Involved Vagrant opened up the books to you. So there's that. There's any other things you want to do. What do you guys want to do? Or if you just want to plan above the table, you can do that too.
I think we have our a plan. I guess we'll see what Giannis brings, but I don't know anything I want to do at this point.
Okay, let's kind of rest up and get ready. Okay, so that's
you need to figure out if these outfits can fit 3 of us.
I would say 2 of them definitely will fit. I'd say 1 will fit you, Thel, and 1 will fit Felix.
All right, well, I'm gonna change into that.
Okay.
I mean, what if it's not weird to walk around with that, right? Like,
no, it would not be weird for you to, like, it wouldn't be weird, but if someone, roll an insight check. Let's see if you think it would be weird. So it might be like, do we do it now or do we change right at the end? You think you would be just fine walking around town in this. Which, so, yeah, so you have 2. You have 2 good uniforms. The other one, like, you could maybe make the tabard work, but the armor itself, absolutely no way. So it might, like, in that regard, it might not be as good of a disguise if you put it over something. And I guess I would even say it's not just Felix. You have 2 usable. Between you, Felix, and between all 4 of you, you could fit into 2 of these. It might be tight, it might not be, but you only have 2 usable. 2 usable and 1 tabard.
We go to a tailor and just kind of see if we can fit 2 more made like this under the table.
Yeah. Who wants to do that? I'll let that be like each person gets to choose one thing that they're doing to prepare today.
I could do some tailoring.
Okay, so you go and you like, they aren't going to be able to get you the armor, but they could at least make another tabard to where you could have 4 versions of this tabard. It's going to cost, like, for rush delivery, especially like if you want it to look nice, it's going to cost 25 gold to make. You go to this clothier called oh shit, what was her name? What was the name of the clothier from our other game, Brian?
I wrote it down. I don't remember. But I do have it in my notes.
Impossible Eastern European name.
Yes.
Lady Jarovich. And her clothier, the spinning needle. They're just hello. Yeah, she's Australian. It's weird.
Jarovich. Hello.
Hello. Or not that. She's
That's
Cockney.
not even Australian.
No, it's more of a Cockney thing.
Like
what can I
bad
do for
Cockney.
you?
Yeah.
You need this? 25 gold, and when you need it by. I could probably have one done in 2-3 days.
I'll wait in the lobby. I need it now. Need it ASAP.
Okay, well maybe come back tonight then.
I'll sit down and just start like picking my teeth.
Okay, you just sit there.
Start playing your bagpipes in the lobby.
Roll. Like, are you trying to be intimidating to make them do it faster?
I'm just gonna make them like
just annoyingly uncomfortable.
Like
yeah.
they just want to get you out. Yeah, get me in and out. Not intimidate them, but like, yeah.
Okay, well they are going to roll a performance check to see how well they can make this very fast. Okay. It looks decent. Like, they didn't have like the same like gold filigree, but it's like a yellow string. The like nicely embroidered tiara is like, everything looks correct. It's just the colors are off. But you do have a fourth one.
I'm just gonna eventually spill something on it to just kind of. Oh, jeez.
I'm an idiot.
We've done long rests since then, right? Since
for sure. Everyone is at full everything. So.
I think I'm the only one to lose hit points during non-combat. So
just because you fell off a roof.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess going around. Any other things you want to do to prepare?
Remind me what you said. My persuasion check got me what information from who, what, and where now? From last time? Something about the books.
Oh, the books. That was for like future things. It was more
okay.
Like, for, you found out about this cord spear. You found out about. Is that what we're talking about?
Maybe. We just mentioned it a few minutes ago. I should have asked you when you mentioned it.
Wait. What did I say a few minutes ago? You had a good persuasion check earlier to the guards.
Hey, I don't remember if it was in reference to a persuasion check from last time, or so maybe that, if that's the one, then.
Oh, yeah. No. That's what it was. It's the invulnerable vagrant has spells available because of your persuasion check last time.
That's right. Okay, gotcha.
So
that makes sense.
So it has those couple items that he had told you, but also has some spells available because Carrick wasn't with you at the time. So, there's that. And then, is there anything you or Carrick want to do? Or Felix, I'll let you say.
Would
there's anything you think are time in?
Would I have time to change which spells I have prepared?
Oh, for sure. You can. You can change that every short or every long rest. So you could change them now and then change them tomorrow.
Yeah, I just meant like since I hadn't. Oh, I see. Since we're doing it tomorrow anyway. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever you want for tomorrow needs to be chosen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have one. You can choose right now what spells you want for the heist, or for not the heist, but for the vault incursion, whatever we're calling it. Yeah. If no one has anything, it's the next day. You wake up, and as you guys come down the Leaky Tap, your hirelings are still there, just fiddling away, doing their stuff. They just wave to you, and like have like this full like beaker set out, and like talking to each other. They're the best of friends now. And they as you come down, Felix, the owner of the bar like kind of like flags you over and says, we got this package from a courier yesterday. It's addressed to you. Here you are.
Great. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go open it privately.
Yeah, so you open it, and it says, just because I don't, it has like a written note from Gianna saying, because we don't want to think anyone was there, I got you this. Hopefully it will help. And it's this clamp. It's like a metal clamp with kind of like this like bluish, like slightly glowing blue bar underneath the top part of the clamp, and it closes down. There with it is kind of like some instructions. This is called the Xerox clamp, and it will make a copy of any paper.
Cool.
It has 3 charges. It takes 1 minute to use. You can amp it up.
Is that 3 charges total, or 3 charges daily, or just
3 charges daily? It recharges at dawn. So it can copy up to 3 things. It can also, if you use a spell slot to kind of charge it up, and using a total of 2 spell slots, so a 2nd level spell or 2 1st level spells, it'll give a timestamp. A 3rd level spell will give a location stamp, and a 1st level spell will speed it up. So instead of taking a minute, it'll take 30 seconds. Xerox is spelled Eckserochs.
Is there a danger of like paper jams or like?
I hope someone gets the joke.
Got the joke.
Good job. So yeah, so he's very worried about, you have told, very worried about getting found out. So he's giving you this to, at least get 3 items out of there, probably unknown, if they're in document form. So, or it can just be used any other time. So that's the morning. What's your guys' plan for the day? When is this going down?
After Meredith has left for the day, right? Assuming he's going every day.
Yeah, you do know he's been going every single day. So if you guys head out there, in the morning,
darkness is our ally.
Yeah.
I do decide I'm gonna write like some kind of note signed by those other thieves.
Yeah, the silver hand.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, haha, get fucked. Sincerely, silver thieves. And when we take the tiara, I'm just gonna set it where the tiara is.
Yeah. Okay. So you're preparing to have that as like kind of a fallback thing.
I was really tempted to steal from the saves and stuff, but if we just take the tiara and copy these papers and get out, they may not know. They may just think, oh yeah, the silver thieves, whatever.
Yeah. Let's see. What kind of?
But there's a lot of saves, probably.
What is anyone good at calligraphy or forgery kit? Does anyone have one of those as their tools?
Calligraphy.
I mean, Carrick is the one that's always writing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have that though.
Yeah. I'll say you're able to write this letter. Just roll a performance check to see how well, like, the people that this is, they're supposed to be rich, so like trying to imitate language of that, not just yo, get fucked.
13.
13. Yeah, you think this is pretty good. You have it in your pocket. Under the amount of scrutiny it might get, you think it's pretty good. So, okay. You guys.
My dearest Merrick, thou shalt go fuck thyself.
Fornicate.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys head to the vault. You guys can sit out there as long as you want. Just, there's just a chance of being caught. So you do know that Marith was still there around 4 o'clock last time when you left. So, but darkness, since it is, kind of the winter months, darkness is starting to hit around 5:30. So when do you guys want to head over there?
It's just an hour before, just get a sense of things, just so we can see things, and then be ready.
Yeah, you guys get there like 4:30. The carriage is still there. So you do know that Marith is still there. Everything still seems about the same. Everything seems about the same. You go back to that bar, get changed, and I would say it's not until about 6:45 that the Marith's cart leaves. Is anyone watching as Marith's cart leaves? Or are you just kind of waiting and then checking every once in a while? Or is someone actively posted out watching?
I think we're taking corners. Yeah,
taking corners.
Full alert.
Okay, I will let 2 of you make a perception check to see if you notice it's at disadvantage because it is dark. Even though you have dark vision, you're still not seeing in color. It's that.
I got a +5 perception. What else do you guys have?
+5, yeah.
Who has better than that? Anyone?
Mine is worse.
I think you two have the highest wisdom and/or are trained in it.
+5 is pretty good.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll perception.
With disadvantage, you said?
With disadvantage. You guys still just don't know who this other hooded figure is. So, but you do notice that he does leave. It's essentially the same group. Marith, hooded figure, and 2 guards head out. And yeah, it is dark. The guy patrolling has kind of just a torch as he's walking around and around the balcony. It's darker, but there's like 2 wall sconces with some sort of magical flames on them that are, up on there so they can kind of see, but it is darkness. It is nighttime.
Okay, so it's dark, it's night. Thel, myself, and Christopher all have guard uniforms.
Is Thel not wearing armor? Is that what's going on? Or is it on over his armor?
He would be able to put the tabard over his armor.
Great.
So Carrick is the only one that's not disguised in any way.
So
Unless,
Carrick could have like the shitty tabard. You have 4 tabards, but only.
Okay.
I mean, I can also either be invisible and I can use a spell to disguise myself. Like, I have lots of options.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we've got everything covered in terms of like.
Yeah, should I be disguised or invisible?
Doesn't hurt to be invisible.
Let's do that. I am invisible.
Okay. So.
Okay.
That's cool. No one can see see Carrick right now. And who has the earrings?
Listening to like mouth breathing or something. Yeah.
He just
So-
keeps standing like awkwardly too close when he's invisible, and it's
Yeah,
like that. It's
you
that
just keep
Dwight
feeling
scene.
like breath on the
Yeah.
back of your neck.
It's that Dwight scene with Angela. Ah, fuck.
Okay.
I'm taking the age-changing mushroom potato cake into my inventory.
Okay, you're taking the aging
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna make him change like a year.
He
Look,
looks
he's got
exactly
like a
the same.
little look at his eyes. They're just a little bit less baggy. Yeah.
Okay. I guess other things you would know about this is that everything is going to be lit in this house by magic. The ceilings are about 15 feet high. So there's that. You would also know that you cannot teleport in or out. Like you could not use Dimension Door to get in. It is warded for those things. I'm just trying to think if there's any other things that you would know from the guards. You've seen the windows. Yep. Okay, how do you guys want to approach? Give me 1 second. We can actually move to a map.
What is
Uh-oh.
this? Loading.
I haven't put you guys on there yet, so. Oh, am I on the? Okay, I'm on the right layer. Okay, you all see yourselves
Yeah.
outside the front of a.
So this
Yep.
ladder is the one to the balcony,
Yeah.
and that's the only way to get up there. Weird. What a weird situation.
I mean, the other way to get up there would be to go through the building. It's just what you learned is what you got was that they are not allowed in the room that the balcony connects to.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Still very
So-
funny.
Because you'd imagine that, like, don't go in my room, but guard it. You must use this rope ladder. Oh yeah, and it's a rope ladder with not connected at the base, so it sucks ass to climb.
And everyone looks awkward because they're kind of swinging it.
Man, are we gonna
Someone
have
has
to
to-
like fucking make dexterity checks or something
Yeah,
as we climb
Someone
it?
has to
Because
lay
I am
down
gonna
at
fall
the
on my
bottom
head.
and anchor it.
I'm just gonna tie Carrick
Carrick
to
and
like a
ladders.
backpack.
Yeah. I see the ladder and I'm just like, I'm out.
Okay, so how are you guys approaching?
Just gonna get like a baby carrier for Carrick.
Oh, hold up. I lied. I put you in the wrong map. Wrong part of the map, I should say. Oh. Hold on 1 second. My family's home. How come I can't select you all? Roll 20. Why must you do this to me? Oh. There you go. That's the better one. You still go see the front of the building?
Yeah.
Okay, but there is the guard that you can see as well.
Yeah.
Is he stationary or is that the patrolling guard?
That's the patrolling guard. I lied about the guy that would be standing in the front. It's just the patrolling guard. The two that were standing in the front were probably, you would think, the ones that, since there were two extras with Merith. But now that Merith's gone, they don't have that same guy in the front.
Okay, so he's just patrolling around the grounds.
Yeah, and you know that it takes him like about 10 minutes to do his full cycle. So, give me 1 second to go say hi to the family, and I'll be back.
Okay, so Chris, one more time, we're gonna feed the mushroom cake to this dude.
I would say we do the patrolling one, right? Probably on the backside, somewhere where someone else wouldn't see him eating this.
Yeah, I think so. And then we're gonna go into the lobby and say that.
Well, we could go in through the secret door into the gem room.
Right, yes.
And then you disguise yourself as the patrolling guard, and then tell the ones inside, like, hey, they need help outside. There's somebody trying to impersonate like one of the guards.
There's someone trying to do exactly what we're doing. I'll be right back.
And I just hope that guy is really old or really young and looks weird as fuck. Otherwise, it probably won't work.
The age is
Operation
like
6
months.
So was there 7?
It's gonna be like a baby. Like, hey, come kick this baby's ass. Like he's trying to.
And they're gonna get out there and be like, "Why did we need to help you take care of a baby? What the?"
He's up to no good.
I can't remember. So Scott, was it there 7 and then 2 went with him? So there's 5 total, or was there 9 and 2 went with him and there's 7?
7 left.
So it's 2 on the balcony, 2 inside roaming, or 4 inside roaming, and 1 outside. That would be 7. Yeah.
We should make sure this guy is like middle aged. He's like walking around elderly, and we age him 50 years, then he's just gonna like keel over.
Dies. I guess same thing if he just warps to an infant. He'll just be on the backside of the building crying in a pile of clothes.
Somebody help this! Somebody. We found his illegitimate son. Look, it looks just like him.
Okie dokie. So what's your guys' approach?
How old is this lookout?
I'd say you guys had watched them go around a few times. I'll give him like mid-30s.
All right. And age, what's the range of the age changing?
Let's see. It'd be a maximum of 10 in either direction.
Oh, maximum, okay.
It's 1d10's worth.
He's gonna look 1 year younger. I'm gonna try and convince people this isn't him.
And he is, I would say this guy out here is human. So.
Okay.
Human wearing that same outfit. He just has his torch going around. Like the street isn't unlit, but it's not very well lit. Like this is a poor neighborhood. There's not like a street lamps on every corner lighting things up. So like he has to carry a torch or he won't be able to see much out into the street. So, and I would say at this point, he has just passed through. I don't think you guys are like right at the doorstep, but he's kind of like, he's coming around the back alleyway or the western alleyway.
So should we just make a grab for him?
Are we just like shoving it down his throat? What's going on here? I am also invisible. I don't know if that's helpful here.
Ooh,
You are invisible, but you are invisible until you can't cast and you can't do anything while you're invisible.
That's
I know. Could you put like a stick, like you trip him with a stick? Would that take you out of
Is that an
invisible?
action?
Yeah, I'd say that's an attack.
What if I just lay on the ground in his path?
Make a stealth roll. To what?
I'm hoping he trips.
And
I just want him to trip on me.
Then I jump over, like I'm trying to jump him, and
I do love this. Leave no trace, except the first guy we run into.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You would also know that he is just patrolling the grounds. Like you can just wait for him to be on the other side.
Oh no, we need this is part of the plan. This is part of the potato cake plan.
Are you lay in front of him?
That was the plan. Yeah, I want him to
should we try? Hold on.
Hold on.
Should we try to
I'm
just?
gonna say you guys are in the alleyway adjacent, and you guys are talking, and this has been said. No one's done anything yet.
Should we try a persuasive, like, "Hey, friend, want some food? We have some extra." First, see.
We could try that, I guess.
I like the invisible dude on the ground.
Yeah, I think that's so much funnier.
I mean, you guys are all dressed like these guards, so.
Yeah, no, I'm force feeding this dude. No.
Okay.
Are you at least gonna are you just gonna be naked so that you're not wearing the outfit, so it's not totally like weird to him?
Yeah, that's too much. Yeah. He's gonna trip. We're gonna force feed him, and we're gonna come running in to the secret passage, saying like, "What's going on? There's this guy." Like, and I'm also gonna try and like bash his tongue or something, so that he can't really talk too much, as long as there's no secret words or stuff. Maybe burn it with like something. We're fucking do that. Yeah. He's done. All right. Didn't know what he's getting into.
Buckle up. Here we go.
This is the opposite of Ocean's 11.
The plan made a lot more sense when there were more guards on the outside.
Okay,
hold his tongue out and I'll just fireball it.
I'm gonna go beat the shit out of them.
We're gonna heat up this potato cake really, really hot that he burns his tongue.
You know that feeling you get when you drink your hot chocolate a little too quickly?
Yeah.
Or it's cooled
Well,
down.
I don't think that's ever made it not so I can talk.
He's gonna talk just a little bit different. Yeah. That's
okay.
I voiced my concerns. Check. I was overridden. I just want that on the record.
Stop with your good, reasonable,
okay,
reasonable logic.
Yeah, and also as a reminder, like Paramount is not getting caught, or to bring suspicion that something happened. But you go. Part number one of this is Carrick, make a stealth check with advantage to go and lay down in front of the dude.
It's a rough neighborhood. He just got jumped by some hooligans. It's fine.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yes. That is explainable.
Oh, yeah.
You are. And he'll roll his perception check. Nope. You are hidden, laying on the ground in front of him. He's going to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because he can't see what he's tripping on.
And Felix is doing disguise self on this guy, right? Like
He can't disguise self on
No,
someone.
I am disguising myself as this guy.
Oh, okay. This plan makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah. We're gonna pretend to be this guy and make him not look like himself.
Yes. I never heard the disguise self part, so I was like, well, you're just gonna run in, be a stranger, and say,
oh no, this is to make him look like this guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you haven't. You were the entire. We concocted this plan the entire time you were gone.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, like you've been gone, I think twice, and we talked about this plan both times you were gone. That never happens.
I cannot spell the word veteran to save my life.
Careful, the longer you stare at it, it'll become one of those words that just looks weird, and you're like, "Wait, is this right? No."
I don't think there should be the second E. Yeah, this guy face plants.
All right, I'm jumping on him.
He's on the ground, and he's like, "What?" And just like, so he actually rolled so bad. I will say that he takes 1 point of damage.
Nice.
So you go do
concerned
what?
About stealth, I blindfold him while Christopher's gonna force feed him.
Okay, so you guys are all just rushing up behind him, and
at least Christopher and I.
Christopher got a ton of rope. Should we tie him up too?
Well, we need to bring him in. Like we just caught him sneaking around. Like
oh, okay, right.
And would there be 4 of us that caught him too? Like, what would be the most reasonable thing that we?
The most reasonable thing would be one of you to caught him, because, and like maybe the other of you are coming in for a guard shift change.
Yeah, I think Felix needs to bring him in.
Yeah, Felix could bring him in through the lobby, and we could go in through the other entrance and try and sneak our...
that sounds good.
Okay. Okie doke. So, what's everyone doing?
I'm force feeding him our age-changing mushroom potato cake.
Make a strength check to force feed someone.
Does he get advantage since like everybody is essentially?
Yeah, he can do it with advantage.
Okay, good.
Because this poor guard, this poor 30-year-old guard.
Oh.
Is Christopher gonna lose a finger here?
Rough. His whole plan.
Okay, well, he is going to roll a strength save. That's 12 before adding anything. So he's like, "What the hell?" And looks up at you.
Can we say I've already disguised self, thinking that this was gonna be foolproof? Because Christopher generally doesn't fail strength based.
Yes, you are able to. You are hidden as him. You are him.
Cool. I'd be like, I just like want to be like, are you me?
So you're full of doing Fig in Leviathan that makes the guy jump out the porthole.
The goal is to confuse him so he can be force fed again.
Okay, make a performance check.
Oh, jeez.
Or what is a deception check? You can do a deception.
Deception, thank God.
And he'll make an insight check.
Oh God, 13.
Okay, he also. Let me see what it is. If he has minus, then we're no good. No, it's barely, but he's staggered for a second, like just looking at him. So like the fuck, but not by a ton. Like this ruse is he's gonna put it together real quick.
All right.
Try again.
Can I like daze him? I don't know. Smash his, just a honk on the head and try and daze him a bit. Unlethally.
Yeah, you can make two unlethal attacks. You can even use your hammer on it, but
how can you unlethally hit somebody with the higher maul?
You hit them with the bottom.
Okay. And I think this is the definition of reckless at this point.
Yes.
So.
Hits. Now his mouth is kind of burnt. Also hits. At this point, this bell's rung. He has no clue what's going on. He is very surprised. Just nothing about this makes sense. I will say though, he's like dazed and confused. Everyone gets one action right now until we go into combat.
What do you get the mushroom tart or whatever it is, quiche back into his?
You attacked him, so you would have to make someone else do it.
Yeah, that's my bonus action. Somebody get.
I'll do it. I'll put
okay.
it in
now you make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Yes. You shove this. It doesn't even touch his mouth. You somehow he goes, oh, and it just goes down his throat. Roll a d10. That's how much younger or older this guy is going to be.
Come on. Noticeable.
8.
All right.
Okay. I can't remember how we say if it's aging up or down. Just bonkers, dudes.
Could I also use give someone else the pomade and they make him have a beard? It's a beard, right? Like you can do a beard.
Yeah. We have a beard of feathers. Yeah.
No, but you could give the pomade to style you could make this guy look not like himself.
Yeah,
you have enough things.
Pomade of 10,000 styles.
10,000 styles or whatever. Yeah. So
I'm on it.
We have this really weird chain of things happening because Christopher's handed off the cake to me. I'm handing the pomade off to someone else.
You watch this guy, and he is he's suddenly full salt and pepper. The aging of him went very fast. He's full salt and pepper. Crow's feet appear on his eyes. He is no longer a 38-year-old man. He is a 46-year-old man that had genes like this. His hair is thinned.
And whatever he had. If he had a beard, he now has no beard. If he didn't,
is that it? He's just aged. We just stole 8 years of his life in this.
I think it only lasts for so long.
Okay, good. It's smashing his head in. That's one thing, but
no, this lasts forever. Yes,
Can
truly.
you imagine? Just you get hit. Next thing you know, you're 8 years older.
After being tripping over an invisible elf, hit in the face, and suddenly you're 8 years older.
When this is all over, the break room, he's going to
the worst. This is the guy's worst trip ever.
Guys, I am going to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to do this in front of the board. If it is below a 12, he just runs away. Just runs away.
Oh, we need him for this. Sorry, we need to present.
You don't need him. You honestly don't need him.
Oh no, we're taking him. We need everybody to come here and say who is this guy? We need him to make a
He's been part of the ruse from the beginning.
Because he's gonna go in there and say these people are trying to break in.
No. I don't mean he's running into the house. I mean he is
just gone.
He is gone.
He is losing his psychotic break.
His aged self is part of he's the decoy. We need him.
Okay, a D20.
Oh no.
Plus 0. If it is under 12, this guy disappears from existence. He is a non-factor. He passes out.
Oh no.
Yep. He is done. He goes into full shock and just sprints down an alleyway far away from this place. He is effectively removed unless anyone wants to stop him.
Oh no, we need him. Somebody
Did he run towards where I'm laying on the ground?
No, he ran right down a different alleyway.
I guess the question is him as a dead body better than nothing?
Oh no, that we need. Yeah, we'll just...
I had to put him down.
roll an insight check. This guy is a liability at this point.
We need. So Thel's the only one left to chase him down. Is that right?
Yeah, I would say Thel is the No, I would say liability if you wanted to use him in your original intention.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No, this guy, I heard murder him now.
That's what I heard. I just attack rolled. I didn't even ask anything.
I realized I should have used more words. This guy is a liability to how your plan was going. With a 25, you think this guy is going to leave the country.
Okay, I guess I won't murder him accidentally.
So you can try to continue doing this, but with that insight check, with that wisdom save, this guy is absolutely baffled and is just fleeing forever. He is never coming back to this.
Well, no.
I mean,
I kind of wanted him to be a whole distraction to get like 3 or 4 guards out, trying to take care of this dude. That and him having a mental breakdown makes it even better. Like this is all going according to plan so far. I don't know.
Is it? Was this?
Oh yeah, this is my plan.
Yeah, we wanted a deranged guy dressed as a guard, acting like people are breaking in, but we're gonna be like, no, you're trying to like act as though you're supposed to work here, and then they all believe us and not him.
This is Operation Gaslight is going swimmingly.
Okay, I guess I will give you that option. This guy is trying to leave. You can stop him.
This is perfect. Yeah, I'm yelling out to Thal to go get him. Like we need to bring him in.
Okay.
I tackle him.
Okay. We're
gonna set up a pension for this guy. This guy, he'll have something coming for him down the road. Like my conscience is starting to tickle a little bit, but
yes,
not yet.
Starting to tickle. You're not gonna let him run away. You're still gonna use him in this play.
We've gone too far. We've gone too far.
All right, what do you need me to do? Athletics?
Yeah, you made an athletics check. He's gonna
22.
make a strength saving throw. That's an 8. This guy hits the ground again and is unconscious.
Okay,
Perfect.
we need Felix to bring him in.
He was barely hanging on after those 2 attacks.
We need Felix to bring him in to say somebody's here trying to say they're me. So,
but I was able to. I'm
gonna pick him up, fireman's carry, in through the front door.
Okay, so everyone else is over here.
Yep.
He's unconscious. Is he dead or just unconscious?
Fully unconscious.
Right.
Not making death saving throws, just fully unconscious.
Okay, sounds good.
I didn't even have to cut out his tongue. Yeah, great.
Burnt on the face, and like just looks like hell. I would say with what you guys did to this man, he definitely does not look like the guard anymore.
Oh jeez.
I just ruined this man's whole life. TV stores yes. Okay, it's open. Okay. You come into here with the guard who's laying on the ground. I want to see. Was he actually almost dead? 22,
We've gotten
7.
more resistance from a veteran before.
Yeah. He's probably not at like 0 hit points, but he is unconscious.
Okay, right on.
And he did well over half of his hit points of damage in those 2 strikes.
So I'm gonna fireman's carry him through the front door. I'm gonna be like out of breath and panting.
Okay.
Lay him down. Say, please, I need you outside. There's more of them. And see if I can get these guys outside.
Okay. Make a deception check with advantage.
Where's my deception?
And they'll have disadvantage on their roll because, guys, this plan was absolutely insane. And it's kind of worked.
Working.
Oh, okay. Did you roll?
I got a 23.
Oh, fuck. They're like, they look at him like, who the fuck is that? And they look at you, Jerry, where are they?
They're outside. They're trying to surround the building.
Okay, you run out. Which way do they go?
To the right.
Okay, so they run out to the right. Just these 2. You don't see any other. I guess I should read what this room looks like.
I'm doing a quick bag of tricks to make a noise. Just make some noise in the bushes.
Okay. This beautifully decorated lobby has stone floors polished to a mirror finish. To the west, a large statue depicts a human woman wielding a bow and arrow. To the east, 2 comfortable chairs accompany a small table. A double door leads out to the north, and 2 doors on the south will lead into the vault. There are 2 guards in here, and that is what you would know.
There's 2 guards here in the lobby.
Yeah, and you just sent them out to the right.
Both
they
of them.
They do yell up, like when that happens. They yell up to the balcony, and they say, "Pull the ladder up."
Wait. So one of these, this third one is the guy I.
Yeah, that third one is the
okay. Good.
Sad man.
Can I lock this door from the inside?
You can close it.
I can magically.
Yeah, absolutely would have. You could bar it. It's like one of those, like a steel post slams down.
All right, I'm gonna bar the front door, from entry.
Okay.
There's a dire wolf outside in the bushes.
And you're sending the dire wolf after those guys?
No, just to run away, like just kind of run away.
Causing a ruckus.
Okay.
Yeah, like hustle the bushes, run away as they're chasing it. Like
they are probably going to at least chase this off for a few blocks. So I would say that they're probably gone for about 5 minutes at this point. You would guess. Like, you see them, someone sneaks around, looks at the corner. These 2 guards are, for the next 5 minutes, probably gone.
Okay. And then the rest of them they're gonna go through the back in the secret entrance.
We break their kneecaps before they go.
Yeah, should you just ruin everyone's life?
Are there any civilians
We're not
watching
gonna
on?
kill any of them, though.
You guys have killed a lot of people. I think what you did to this man is the worst thing you've done.
This beat Carrick destroying 2 people. Was it 2 people in the public square?
That is in an alley.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
we were mostly hidden.
And hey, they were assholes beating up a dude. This guy was just a dude doing his job.
Let's leave a few more with debilitating injuries and chronic pain.
But I would say you do know that this guard's name was Jerry.
Yep. Got it.
I used Jerry like 30 times in this game.
Don't know.
So we
you guys come around to the. If you guys want to move around, I'll just move you to where you are told the secret door is. You are going to have to make an investigation because you were like told where it is. You just know that it's down in this corner somewhere. And Felix, are you trying to meet up with them?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the plan. But I know that there are guards patrolling this floor.
Your message hearing, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Actually, that's actually a really good idea. I'd like to know when. When they make it into the gem room.
Okay. Go ahead and someone can roll investigation, try and find the trapdoor to open it.
I assume even an would an investigation ruin my invisibility?
No, not at all. It is only outwardly like casting a spell or hitting or outwardly being aggressive.
Okay.
Put in my notes for playing D&D that being invisible and tripping people does not break concentration.
Actually tripping them might have. Laying down on the ground does not.
Right.
It was an important
I am not aggressive. I am just laying here. You are running into me.
Like basketball. What is it called?
It's charge versus blocking rules.
Very thin line, but
if you deliver a charge, it's on you. If you're either way, that's on you. Never mind. My sentence doesn't make sense. Yes, you are able to quickly discern where the markings on the door is. It is not secret and it is open. Go ahead and move yourselves in. I would ask that if you're going to just explore to not, because there are traps here, and just for me to like actually play what you guys do. Like if you move your token, I am going to take it as your character moved there. So be careful. That's it. I've been trying to like figure out how to do that with traps and things. I know it's fun to just like explore the room and move around, but you need to like make sure that like the intent was there.
Yeah, and I understand that, having had that same problem with Death House.
Yeah. So
get in. I'm stuck in the doorway.
Oh, Carrick, move yourself up one.
Oh.
Otherwise, Christopher can't get in.
That's funny.
I'm still stuck.
Oh,
there we go.
You were stuck because you were the door. Okay. You message that you're in?
Yep, sending it in.
Okay, and I would like everyone that are coming in, just give a stealth check.
I'm in danger.
I need that, and I also need someone to okay. Carrick, you have advantage on it because you're invisible. Okay. Roll a d4.
Me?
Anyone. Oh my lord. You guys are coming in through this door, and there is a guard standing. We're just going to take one of these guys. We're just going to take the catatonic guard. No, he's actually here because if people come across him, they might go like, what the hell? We're going to take one of these guys. There is a guard just coming in through that other door. He goes, he's going to make an insight check to see if he recognizes, or you guys are in your garb, right? So
yep. Did Felix tell us that his name is Jerry?
You guys said that you guys were going to talk when you came in, so
yeah, I mean, I think that's pertinent information that I would have let them know. Seems reasonable.
Oh, sorry. Roll a d6. You guys' preparation actually helped this a lot, so roll a d6 instead of d4. No, this guard is not there. This is why going and talking to the guards mattered. You guys are in the room.
Okay. When I guess I just assumed when we were told that the tiara is the thing that those silver thieves steal, were we indicated that it's in the gem room, or were we told where its location was?
I don't think we were told.
You would know that it's in the main treasure room.
Oh, okay.
The main treasure room. Okay.
Which is not the gem room.
No, the gem room, like the people had said, like, yeah, it's never like it is in the main room. It's kind of like what they kind of alluded to, probably in the question marks area. But very few of them are ever allowed up there, if at all.
I don't know if you can say, so feel free to disregard this, but is this a like solid wall between the question mark places and the Vitorant space?
You would not know.
Okay.
No one's really been in Vitorant's room, or no one's really been in most of upstairs. They just know that those are her quarters.
Got it. Sounds good.
Too many things.
We didn't really talk about it beforehand, so maybe we can't retcon this. And Christopher's the one with the earring, but I'm thinking we're dressed as guards. We're trying to play as guards. Maybe Jerry can be like, these are some new guys that are starting tomorrow, and boss told me to show them around. That's my thought. But if we can't I mean,
well, like, you could do that. You could say like, hey, we're in. If they believed you, like, you can tell Christopher what to say.
Okay.
If they believe you, maybe introduce us as the new guards.
Yeah.
Should probably meet
in the break room. That makes like hey, come on into the break room.
Should we try to lock or bar this secret entrance?
You can close it pretty. I don't think there is any lock. It's secret. It's like press a button and then it will do that.
But I mean, it's something the guards know about, right?
Some. But you want to close the secret entrance?
Yeah.
Okay. Closed. But yeah, you can use that as a plan. Like, the only weird thing is that you guys are already in and Jerry's up there. But we'll go over to Jerry. What are you gonna do? You've been alerted that they are in the gem room.
I feel like we would have told him, okay, let's meet in the break room, since that's like the shortest between the two of us.
Yeah, I think that seems reasonable. I like to ultimately I want to get to Vitorant's space myself. I don't know what's up there or in there, but did we ever see Marith go up there to that particular?
You would have never. Could not have seen anything.
Okay.
Well, I guess the question is, we didn't see him climb the rope ladder and go up the balcony.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So suffice to say, it's likely that there's a way to get in there from inside. They just don't know.
For sure. You would know that there's that circle staircase in the bottom right-hand corner. That is where you would think you need to get to.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So let's meet in the break room then.
Where's that map again? How do we get that?
If you go to the journal,
yes,
should be all the way at the bottom.
Right.
Handout 8.1. So you want to meet in the break room? Okay, so you guys can open the doors yourselves and move yourselves. So, by the way, inside the gem room, this room contains open crates of gems sorted by color and type. Most are neatly faceted, though few remain uncut. There's a lot of gems in this room. So,
like an uncountable number, like a few would not be known to be missing. I don't know why Thel's such a klepto, being so pious, but
you would guess that the crates hold about 60 pounds of gems.
What's the point of having just a crate of gems? I don't know. Are they like
hashtag
there's multiple small crates? You would say like make an intelligence check.
Is this so difficult to find the right thing to click? There we go.
You definitely think with this amount, like if you, like especially if you took some of the uncut gems, or the less like nice gems, there's no way someone would have a proper ledger of this amount of gems.
All right, should we pocket some gems while we're in here?
Up to y'all.
I'm gonna take a handful of each one and mix it with all of them. I'm just gonna fuck with them. Like all the, I'm gonna put some yellow in the red and the green.
So you actually are gonna leave a trace.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah.
But if you want to take some, you guys can go ahead. Just tell me if you do.
Yeah, like I grab a handful, some gems.
You grab a handful, so you have to get close over there.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Cool.
Oh, does anyone have a passive wisdom of over 15?
I'm at 15.
Okay, you notice as Bell is about to go there, you grab him as you see the 10-foot square in front of the gem crates has it's unusually clean. And you think that this was probably trapped.
I'm like, oh yeah, good call. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we don't need money.
You guys could have fallen down a pit. So, and that is what you were not told about that trap, but you've been told like, hey, there is stuff everywhere in this place.
Yeah, having been told about other traps, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, so you guys can open up and go in. Do you guys go in as well, or just you wait? You guys both go in opposite directions?
I mean, I think for our ruse to work, we need to get together as quickly as possible.
Yep, so you come in through the lower door as he comes in through the upper door?
I don't know if I locked it or what, but now there's a little lock symbol on it, and I can't unlock that door.
Oh, because it's locked.
I don't know if it was before. I feel like I clicked it and then the lock appeared, but...
No, it's locked. Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
So we need to try to...
Well, I'm in the break room.
Yeah. Now I'd say, yeah, you guys go through and you just realize the door's locked. So what are you doing, Felix? You're in the break room. This break room smells faintly of sweat and greasy food. Scuffed wooden furniture and a large couch provide comfort. There's two off-duty guards here playing cards. Yeah. Like, Jerry, shouldn't you be out on patrol?
Oh, didn't you hear?
Hear what?
Some madness happening outside.
Okay, make another deception check. Because that's the one thing, you don't know what Jerry sounds like.
True, I don't.
There's actually rules for evading the guards. Oh my lord! Once again, because you're wearing the garb, it reduced the DC from a 16 to a 12.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, nice.
Okay, they're like, huh? What's going on outside?
It's just been kind of a crazy mess. There's an old guy, he got messed up. I brought him in, and there was a lot of noise out there. I sent the two up front out, but they could always use more help.
Okay, well, hey, how about this? I'll go out and kind of post up out front, and you and he points it, and you just go watch that old guy in the front.
Is he talking to me?
No, he was talking to his friend. He's like, Jerry, you go get the other guys. They're probably patrolling around it. You got more information than us.
That's right. I did lock the door, so make sure you lock it behind you.
Okay. Door continues locked, but those guards are kind of. One is still sitting in the kind of watching over Catatonic Man. The other one went out to see what was going on.
Okay, right on. I'm gonna message to Christopher that the coast is clear and they should come in.
Is locked.
The door is locked.
Oh, I'm gonna go pick the lock for them.
Unless you can unlock it from your side.
Unless I can unlock it from my side, which would be wild.
Yeah.
I have a lock on the inside of the break room to the gem room.
No, they what you do notice here is that each locked door has it's keyed. Like there's definitely a key to these doors. And you but you're able to go in and lock. Make a thieves tools check.
Just
yeah,
to
it's like
recap,
almost without a doubt. There's a whoop, whoop, tink. And I'll just say because of how high that was, you'll have advantage on any other locked door because every single door is keyed to the same key here.
And we did
not
get
everyone. At least for the majority of their doors, you will have advantage on.
Okay.
So we were told there were 9 guards. 2 went with Merrick.
Can I lock this? Well, can I bar the door to the break room? I don't know that it'll really help.
No, it has a lock, and kind of what you put together is that any guard probably has a key or something to get from room to room.
Right on.
So, so you know that there are 9 to 12 guards. You know there are 2 up there. Like doing your math, there at most are 5 more guards patrolling this area.
Okay.
We break something off in the lock, or is that a thing?
Well, so the other thing is like the doors, like there's a door, 2 doors in the lobby, right? One that goes down here to the break room, and one that goes down to the other areas.
Yeah.
So we're not really gaining much by locking the door behind us, essentially.
Right.
Yeah, and you guys even have the map. Like you would know that what the rooms are.
Yeah.
So
are we all in the break room?
You can all be in the break room or I'll be in the gym room. 1 second, I'll be right back.
Unlock the door.
Yeah, I think.
Unlock the door.
Yeah, he's gone.
We want to go. So are we checking the safes room?
Well, I think now at this point we go back into the gym room and then up.
Yeah, avoid the lobby since we know
avoid
there's
the
one
lobby
guy
because there's
there.
at least one guy in there that we know of. We don't know what these other rooms are going to contain yet.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, we can now kind of try and play it off like, hey, these are new guards, and I'm showing them the ropes type situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's this scrolls and potions room, which I assume is super trapped. But if we go right up there, there's the safes room, and then it goes into the art room. Like we can avoid the lobby if we go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
through the-
we'll route that way. We pretty much we have to go into every room the way this is doored. So whether there's traps or not, we'll just have to find out.
Except that we could skip the lobby.
Yeah, we
If
can skip the
go-
lobby.
Yeah.
What is the room that we're supposed to like yell something? The library?
The library.
And it's Quizzital or something like
And then
that.
the art room,
Exotic.
there's a button.
Exotic.
Yeah.
I do have dispel magic, so if we do see anything we think we need to, I can try and.
Is there detect trap? Is that a...
I am worried
I
about
don't
the
have that
animals
one.
room. I don't know what's in the animals room. I just know there's animals.
Yeah, we did not
Aw,
ask.
Cute.
That was,
It's just like a little petting.
I don't know. They were loud enough you could hear them through the wall outside.
Yeah.
Don't think they're gonna be little. I don't know if Carrick has anything to detect trap or.
Not, I mean, like, not unless detect magic can detect the trap.
Depends on the type of
I
trap.
can look for traps. Like
Yeah, anyone can look for traps.
yeah. Like
Detect magic would provide certain information about certain types of traps.
If they're magically inclined.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
So the plan is I'm gonna make my way back into the jam room. If you would unlock this door.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem. Make my way in there.
Making my way.
Making my
Making my
way
way
in the
downtown.
door. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Okay. So now our plan is to go up through and avoid the lobby, but now we're gonna try and play it off like I am showing them around. The new Jerry is now showing them as new guards.
It would be like inspecting for intruders or something, you know.
And Carrick is
Okay.
still invisible, right?
Yes.
I am still invisible.
Invisible until he casts a spell or does something aggressive. So you're taking them there?
I'm just gonna go in this room.
We start checking for stuff.
Like, is there a way we can look? Is there a keyhole I can look through? See if there's anybody in the next room, in the scrolls and potions room.
Yeah, make a perception check with, I would say, through a keyhole with disadvantage.
Okay,
One of
that's
us is
fair.
gonna get blasted in the face with a trap here at some point. Like, there's no way we don't.
You don't see anything.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk in.
Okay, you open the door, walk in. This is what you would know as scroll and potions room. Roll.
We
with
have
D6.
like a buddy system of like pulling people back when things, just from that first interaction of the trap floor, just like spotting people.
I would say so. Anytime someone is like going through a door, you want to be ready to pull them back.
So now we're both just gonna get blasted with like poison
Fine, you
and
can
stuff.
pull them back if you notice something. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna be behind him to get also like stabbed through with a spear or something.
Yep. So you are inside the scroll and potions room. Someone roll a d6.
I got a 2.
You're just fine.
Cool.
Sure. Right.
All right, everybody in.
Can I yeah. What kind of potions we got?
You want to make an investigation here, or someone can make a. Okay. Anyone? No, no one does. Okay. Okay, make a people can make intelligence checks or an investigation check to try and see if you recognize what any potions are or anything like that.
Make an investigation.
I'm gonna
There's
voice to somebody else.
There's potions
Oh, right.
on these different shelves, and then there's The barrels have scrolls in them, and I'll say with a natural 20, you notice what's in both of them. Most of the potions are acid. There's about 26 vials of acid in here. But then there are 6 potions that aren't acid. You probably wouldn't know. The only 2 that you would really recognize because of the only ones that you've used before. Actually, 3. You recognize that there's only 2 actually. 2 potions of greater healing are amongst those. But also because of that, you see like these shelves are very precarious. Like they look like they're about to tip over because of overburdening. In the barrels, you see about 10 different scrolls that are in there. But you wouldn't be able to read any of them.
Can we take... I'd like to take the potions that are not acid.
So let's see.
All of them.
I could take. I got health
For
to spare.
each
We'll
one of
take some.
those, for every single one, you're going to have to make a sleight of hand check to make this thing not fall.
Okay.
So
Go with that.
Okay, so let's do them one at a time.
Okay, here's number 1. Oh god.
Nice.
That's number 1. What happens? Tell me what happens. Hit me with what happens.
Each creature within 5 feet, which is all of you, make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I have an advantage on that? Things I can see, I think.
Yeah, you see this happening, so you have advantage. Okay, you guys all passed the save. You guys all take 39 points of acid damage, reduced in half.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Wait, so
I
it's 30,
rolled
39 divided by 2 then.
I rolled really good.
Okay, so that's 20.
I rolled 8d6.
Or 19.
So it max is 48 and I got 39.
So that's 19 damage.
And you have to think that alerted somebody.
Is it? Did we break the greater healing potions?
I'll say that took about half of the acid vials down. And roll a luck check to see which of the other potions still exist.
We Saltburn bathtub, any of them that broke?
No.
Chris, do you want to roll that?
Unless you want to maybe accidentally get acid.
Yeah, no, I'm good. That was enough acid for me for one day.
Lux, which one?
Just roll a d20 to see what's left.
D20?
Yeah. A 10. I would say that there is 1 greater healing potion left and 2 of the others. So you lost half of them.
I'm gonna try again. Everybody back up.
At this point, you can just take them.
Oh, okay, cool. I take whatever's left.
So, you get a potion of greater healing and 2 other potions that you do not know what they do.
They're not labeled. There's no labels. Like, what kind of crazy shit is this?
The labels got burnt off by the acid.
Oh,
I would say just because I'll forget. If you just want to put in parentheses, you don't know what they are, but it is a potion of fire resistance and a potion of water breathing.
okay.
And then there's also the scrolls. If you want to look at those as well.
Yeah, why not?
Carrick should definitely look at the scroll.
I could go in there and just grab some. I'm just
grab. There's
dripping off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 15 scrolls in here. How many do you want to take?
Are they in a bucket or what? Like
they're in a like small barrel.
I mean, are we trying to still pretend like we're not stealing stuff? Like, if all the scrolls are gone, it's noticed, right?
I mean, we just knocked down a whole bunch of
freaking new guys. I told them not to touch anything. They knocked the shelf down.
We just take all the scrolls and dump over the bucket, or leave like a couple just dissolved. We're like,
you can do whatever you want to steal from this place.
Sounds good.
So
yeah, let's just take everything. Like, see what is it? How long would it take to know what the scrolls are?
It would probably take 10 minutes of Carrick looking at them to make sure to notice.
For each one, or
no, total.
Okay, I'll just grab 13 and leave 2. Tip over the bucket.
Tip over the bucket into the acid.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they just in your
Do we have
pocket?
any other paper to just like leave on the floor too? To like dissolve the acid?
Garrett definitely probably has some paper that he could scribble on.
I do.
So you just roll up some paper and throw it on the floor.
Sure.
Okay. I would say just also you don't know what these are until you check them. You get 2 scrolls of identify, 1 scroll of non-detection.
Who's writing this down?
Yeah, someone writing this down. Okay, one sec.
I'm passing it all off to you.
Okay, 2 scrolls. Identify. Now keep going.
Okay, 1 scroll of non-detection.
Okay.
1 scroll of detect magic.
Okay.
1 scroll of charm person.
Okay.
1 scroll of invisibility.
Okay.
And 1 scroll of cure wounds.
Okay.
Okay. At this point, as that's all happening, as the paper lands on the floor, the other guard from the room heard this loud clatter and goes, "What the fuck's going on in here, Jerry?"
Man,
I'm gonna start like just like, I'm so sorry, I'm never gonna get this job. I'm just
I'm trying to train the new guys.
The barrel.
I'm like, trying to like put stuff back and like feel like acid burns everywhere. Like, I'm sorry, Jerry.
It's okay. You didn't do it on purpose.
Like, who are these guys?
It's the new hires. It's the new hires.
It's the interns.
I didn't see him walk through the door.
Do you see everyone that comes in and out of this place?
Normally.
It's my job. Well, you better look closer. Jesus.
Okay, you're not doing a very good job if you didn't notice them come in, is all I'm going to say.
So you have to make a deception check with disadvantage on this one. Because there's no way that this guy would not have seen these people enter. Like, fuck, I guess you're right. I tied one on last night. I wasn't on my A game earlier, so.
Hey, it's all good. And I slap him on the back and I tell him to go check out make sure the gem room looks good.
Okay. He walks over to the gem room. Says, "Clean this shit up. You know what'll happen if Vidrant sees this."
Oh, you got it. He's all over it.
So you clean it up as best you can. Throw the just paper into this barrel. While cleaning it up, you take 6 more points of acid damage.
I'll take that.
Okay, where do you guys
This
go
is the
next?
wildest heist of all time. Nobody in their right mind would believe any of this. We're going up.
I'd say that you guys did enough prep work. See, I also think what you have to think is you guys are probably a lot smoother in real life, but what you're saying is we aren't heist people. We aren't strong people.
This is how I'd actually rob a bank. Just spill over an entire shelf or something.
Okay, right. So you guys all go into T5.
You go in here.
This room holds 2 large iron safes.
We can't pick this.
We don't have time. Yeah, we gotta go.
Okay, you're just skipping this room.
We're skipping this room.
Oh, roll a d6 as you come into this room. You're good. Okay. You guys look into this next room. What you immediately notice is that there are 2 statues standing pointing at the door. One statue is pointing at the door, the other statue is pointing at the other door in the corner. You would immediately put together that this is one of the traps you were told about.
There's a button somewhere.
There is a button somewhere, and also you know that you have to jump over that first 5 feet.
I got some jumping. I'll jump.
All right. So
as you look around, landscape paintings cover the walls of this room. In the center of the floor stand 2 marble statues of human man and woman, both holding musical instruments. One statue faces the door to the south, and the other faces the door to the west.
Okay, so one of us has to jump over.
I think all of us have to jump over.
All of you are going to one to jump over and try to find whatever the button is.
I think I got perception. Yeah, I could do this one.
Go for it. Christopher's gonna do it.
No, it's no.
Yes. Make an athletics or acrobatics check to jump over it. DC of 5.
All right.
It is truly don't get -1.
That's a guarantee. This is gonna get fucked up. Okay.
Yeah, you make it over. Roll a d6 as you enter. There you go. There's the one. As you do that, another guard jumps from over the other little spot and just looks straight at you. Who are you? I don't
What's your name
you.
again? Jerry told me about you. Jerry, are you that? Hey, Jerry. You
make a perception check. Are you trying to deceive this guy?
Can I hear the word Jerry and then jump over as well?
Yeah, I will say he's still in the way, so your DC is going to be harder to jump over.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna attempt it. Was it acrobatics?
Yeah.
15?
Yeah, you're able to jump over and get in there.
Right on. So me and Christopher are here. Hey, it's the new guy. This is the new guy.
The new guy?
Yeah. We had to hire a new one because some of this is just not working out.
Can I throw?
I'm on the outs. Be honest.
Right?
This is my replacement.
What? But Jerry, you've been here forever.
After today, you will probably never see me again.
It's just,
It's just really aged me, this job.
this idea that this 38-year-old is saying that this is like I'm getting older.
Roll a d4.
This job has taken years off my life.
Okay, you're okay. He says, so you're introducing these guys. What are the other two of you doing in the room?
I guess we're just waiting for this interaction. I think we're
you're still invisible, so you could jump over if you
Well, that's
wanted.
true. Well, I'm gonna wait to jump.
Yeah, so you're just like waiting at the door.
Anyway, well, before, just real quick, before we go, remind me where that button is. It's been a while. I usually patrol the outside. Where's the button in this room again?
He just goes, yeah. He turns around and flips the switch. There's a switch, and you can now see like behind you next to the door, like not close enough where you have to reach it, but there's a switch up on the wall that turns off the trap. He's like, yeah, we get, it's about a minute. I know this. Fuck, I hate having to traipse around this place. Oh no, you need to make a deception check. So I forgot about that one. This guy's not your friend right now. You're good.
Yeah, it's a real pain in the ass. It's part of the reason I'm leaving.
Okay, well, I guess got to keep doing my rounds. Gonna head up to the lobby.
All right.
It's about time for me to check out from there.
So long.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the switch when he leaves.
Just turn him back on.
Well,
did he turn it off?
Oh no, he walked over and turned it off.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave it off until
let's roll an insight check for him. You said all of this, and then there's one more dude that's standing there. He rolled a 5. You do know that it's been probably 15 minutes as you guys have gone through this. You don't know how much longer that ruse outside is going to last. So, okay. This guard goes and closes the door behind him. Or no, he has to go all the way around because that door is locked. So he's moving door to door to go get back up to the lobby. Yeah, the other two of you just make some jumps.
I'm standing ready for Carrick.
Okay.
And you can't even see me while I'm jumping, so
They'll jump.
I'm just like waiting.
Lands on the other side.
I've just got like my arms under that like hole or something. Yeah.
Oh. I'm just so proud.
you invisible. No, but the saddest thing is no one sees it.
The best jump of his life.
Like you full front flip over, land.
You're like behind me, and you like say something. Yeah, Superman landing or superhero landing.
Yep.
So and you just say something, and you're like, "Wow, that was amazing! I jumped all the way over here," and no, you didn't. There's no way.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So yeah, inside of here, the biggest thing here there are a bunch of paintings. They're like tapestries. They're quite remarkable. Like 12 feet. One's this giant 12-foot painting. There's a couple 2 feet paintings that look pretty nice. In there, but there's also a door to the south.
So, do we want to? There's the balcony, and then I think we want to go up the spiral staircase, right? Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of right now. You could have probably tried to go up the balcony at some point, but
Yeah, we've used our
You are
luck.
committed to having to go through this maze of rooms. So, yeah, you guys just move into the next room, or anything you want to investigate in here?
Yeah, we could leave the art
Those are pretty
behind.
pictures. Let's go.
Okay. The trap is turned off, so you guys can just walk straight across through this door. What you see in front of you is the armory. As you walk in, 3 suits of armor stand against the walls with swords in hand, watching over this armory. 3 large chests sit along the south wall.
Anything good?
Okay, this is part of the guard rotation, so roll a d6. No guard comes in. You do see, or
I think Felix looks at all this stuff and he looks at you guys and says, "Y'all really want any of this crap?"
you guys can look around and do a do Arcana checks here, or not an Arcana check, but a investigation check. And you can also do Arcana if you want to see if there's anything magical or something like that.
And that's the only thing that is right. I don't know.
What who has the highest passive perception? I think it is you, Christopher, with 15.
15.
I
Yeah.
have 15 also.
Oh, both of you have 15? You both, like, in kind of perceptibly, to most of you, notice that the 2 suits of armor move their heads to stare at you as you walk in, and then move back to look straight.
Oh yeah, I was ready to fuck them up if I needed to. I looked at them as I was coming in, like if I need to.
Those suits of armor, they attack creatures other than Vidorant that aren't wearing guard uniforms.
So I got a nat 20 on my Arcana check.
Okay, you would know with a nat 20, that's back-to-backs.
I know.
You would know that, like, you put together and you, like, they say, like, be careful about the armors. You look at the armor and you think that they would probably follow the commands of people that they're allied to. And also you kind of, like, just doing a quick cursory look over all of the items, you notice that there are 3 magical items in here: a battle axe, a short sword, and a suit of scale mail. They're all just it's a +1 battle axe, +1 short sword, and +1 suit of scale mail. So
You just cough on them. Just
trash. Okay.
yeah. No. I was about to just leave another thing in here. Just because.
But yes, you could probably, someone could probably command, because Carrick's still invisible. Someone could probably command the suits of armor to do something.
Hey, you, hold the door closed.
He goes, you're gonna see it nod, and then walks over and closes the. I'm just gonna pull everyone in.
Murder everybody but the people in this room.
He can't see you, so that does not mean anything to him. 1 second, I gotta go to the GM layer, this, and go token layer, token layer. Oh, nope, wrong button. Doop, boop. They both, with that command, move up and stand against these doors. Like, just kind of like standing in front of it, barring it from opening.
Hell yeah. go.
Next door.
Next door.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
As you go into here, this is the zoo. This room contains 5 large cages holding unusual creatures. It smells of fur and feathers. Chirps, grunts, and howls fill the air. Each cage has a door held shut by a rudimentary lock. One contains exotic birds, another holds some giant lizards, 6 flying snakes, some mammals, including a chinchilla and capybara. The last and most interesting holds 2 displacer beasts, which you have fought a long time ago. And as they're moving, they're kind of like there's like 3 of them all standing there as they see you enter, and they're all growling and hitting against the cage. Roll a d6, please. Okay, all good. These beasts seem to like have just been fed or something. There's some meat in front of them, and they're chewing. Except for the displacer beasts are staring you down. So, what do you want to do?
Want nothing to do with these animals.
Okay.
I am realizing we might have some place to get rid of
What
bodies if we end up
what
killing
if-
any guards.
Carrick, since he's invisible, would it be an action to unlock one of the doors and then run through? Like, would that cause his invisibility to?
No, to unlock anything? No.
Like, what if you
Not an aggressive
unlock
action.
one of the things and then sneak past the animals so that if anyone comes in here, I don't know how they're gonna get through these guards that we just posted up, but
What am I unlocking?
one of the animals so that they're.
Oh yeah,
roaming
I mean,
around
but
in
like,
there.
is there one in particular that seems like a better option?
What
Oh,
are
I
the
don't
ones in
know.
the bottom left?
Giant lizards.
This might be
Jack
a
lizard?
completely useless idea.
This also might be a terrible idea.
It
but
might be a terrible idea. But since you're invisible, at least they won't see you.
Y'all are the anti-Boy Scouts. Leave no trace, leave lots of trace.
Okay. Sure.
Leave only traces.
I tried
These
to
are all
unlock the-
accidents. These are explainable. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
Unlock the one I'm next to, I guess.
So let's do that.
And am I doing it manually? I guess I would have to do it
We
manually.
know.
You would have
wait,
to do it manually.
How
I mean-
how dangerous are these things? The bottom lefts.
A giant lizard? Not
Fine.
incredibly. It's a giant lizard. It's like a Komodo dragon.
Let's-
We don't have to do this. Also, we could just keep going.
You tell me. I'm down to do it. I don't care about anybody.
Can I just throw in? I'm gonna go in and throw in some food, whatever I got on me.
Okay, you throw in some food and feed them. They seem relatively placated.
Nicest meat. I'm throwing in some nicest meat. That's, I don't know if that's still moose or what, but
No, your moose was shit. That's why your cooking was bad.
I mean,
Um,
displacer
I-
beast might, a Komodo dragon might like it. Finally, somebody appreciates my food.
I do realize I lean back into the statues and I say, hold that door for like an hour and then go back to your spot, and this never happened. Okay, bye.
Okay. and they both look at you, give a thumbs up, and then look back. Okay, are you doing this? Are you unlocking this door, or are you just moving to the next room?
I think we're gonna move, and then Carrick, you make the game time decision.
Okay, I'm unlocking it.
Okay, we're in here.
To what end? The helmed horrors are holding the other door.
For an hour.
Okay.
I'm grabbing a chinchilla too.
Is this the library?
Who is
Where are
it?
we?
Yes.
There's a chinchilla in there. Is that right?
This is the library. I'm gonna
chinchilla in
say
there.
quixotic as I
I'm-
enter.
grab
Okay.
my controller.
Perfect. You're good.
I too say quixotic as I enter.
Okay, you guys all enter. What are you going to unlock, Karen?
This giant lizard.
Okay. Make a. You don't have thieves tool. You can use just make a dexterity check without proficiency. So just straight dexterity. You actually break the thieves tools. So if you don't have a second pair of thieves tools,
I just
or
probably
I guess-
give up then.
I guess Felix, would you have given him your thieves tools to do this?
No.
Okay, then no. You tried to use a dagger that's just bent to shit now.
Okay.
For all
Well-
intents and purposes, it's a useless dagger.
I just shrug and I move on.
No one sees this failure, by the way.
No. No.
Okay, and you guys go into this room. You're
Yeah,
in the
exotic.
library. Everyone just yells quixotic as they get in there. This room smells strongly of incense and paper. It has several bookshelves filled with antique books. A large embroidered rug covers the floor. Okay.
I'm walking straight through, regardless of traps. I'm just like, get me out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, you hate books.
It's like dry heaving.
And going into you know what the trap in here was, that you had to say that magic word before getting in. Anyone going to do anything in this room, or just move on?
I
Think
mean,
like
can I just do like a quick check for magical things, like
Or you could do
like
an
an Arcana check.
investigation.
Yeah, like
Investigation.
investigation. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna use
investigation
this
would
spell.
make more sense here.
Okay.
With a 14, what's your history?
8.
Plus 8 as well.
Yeah.
Okay. You do, like, just glancingly see a lot of valuable books in here. And it's kind of weird since you're from a different plane of existence. You even recognize some of these books, like they're like about interplanar type things. But like, you just in glancing, like, you don't quite get enough. Like, you definitely think that there is quite a bit of books of worth in here, but you think you'd have to spend probably like 5-10 minutes to find anything that would be of real worth.
how many Xeroxes do we have?
Xeroxes 3.
And it's just one page too. So
Yeah, just one page.
Okay.
It is a copy machine.
Has anybody seen that the video of like the three PhD people that invented Xerox trying to figure out a Xerox machine? And they couldn't figure it out. I don't know. It's great. So
That's
anyways, continuing.
Okay, are you just continuing on, or are you going to spend some time in here?
I think I'd continue on.
Okay, go into the next room. I just wanted to get us to the stairs, and then we can be done. So you have one room left. I'm sure people have things they got to do.
Weep.
Okay. You are now in a room. A 10-foot wide pit with spikes at the bottom divides the room from east to west. A sturdy-looking stone bridge spans the pit. The room is dimly lit by a flickering lamp on the north wall. Near it, a double door leads west, which you just came through. On the south side of the pit is a spiral metal staircase going up.
To the staircase.
Sturdy bridge my ass.
I'm gonna cross the bridge.
You're going to cross the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay, well, make a... Hold up. You just fall straight through. There is no save. You take your first step and just trip.
Awesome.
Falling down into the pit. That's about 10 feet down. You are. Holy moly. Holy moly.
Let me move myself into the pit.
4, 8, 10, 13, 17. 21 points of piercing damage.
Ugh.
And then
Okay.
6 points
said
of poison damage.
23.
23 and then another 6 points of poison damage.
Okay, that is not good.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You are not poisoned though, but you just have this.
I just yell up, "Don't cross the bridge!"
You just have a spike going straight through you. Everyone can see you down there, and now that you guys have watched him go through, you know there's no bridge there.
All right. Rescue mission. I'm getting.
I can climb out. Like, it's,
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can climb
climb
out
to the rope.
relatively easily.
I'm gonna climb out to this side.
I am going to jump across.
As you jump across, make an athletics check. You are just fine. You make it across.
I'm throwing one of my silk ropes to Thel. Thel's tying his waist. We're tying around Carrick, and I'm standing on either side as he makes a jump. Because he never makes any jumps.
Yeah.
You want to throw him?
historically.
I know he's invisible, but
reach around trying to find this invisible creature.
Yeah.
Or to tie this onto.
I have willingly presented myself because I know this is a problem. So I'm jumping now then?
Yeah, that's what you can do. You can do whatever you want.
Cool. What am I rolling? Acrobatics or athletics?
Whichever you want. Okay, 17. Weirdly, you think that you make a great jump. Without the rope, you don't think you would have made it. So, as you are jumping, you feel yourself slowed mid-air, as if like some magical force is not allowing you to just jump. So, Christopher, you're up. You can make your athletics check with advantage.
Can I go over to the side, not the bridge? I want to just jump regularly over the pit. Over here.
Okay.
And do the jump.
Okay, do the jump.
It's just athletics.
Yep.
The advantage, you said?
Yep, you have advantage with your boots.
I still have my rope.
You jump and you get stopped about 3/4 of the way, but because you're jumping straight across here, you land on a solid bridge.
A solid bridge.
Yeah, there's an invisible bridge on that side.
Cool. Do we have any potions? We got that one greater healing. I'm doing real bad.
How much?
Yeah.
Hit points left.
How much do you need?
I have 15 left of 63.
I will touch you appropriately for 30 health.
Thank God. I'd still like a potion. Do we have one of regular, just a regular potion? I don't even know.
I think you have someone should have a regular potion. Yeah, you guys got some from what's his name?
Yeah, I have one potion of lesser healing.
That's fine. I'll take that if that's cool.
Okay.
Which is
Take it.
Lesser healing is 1d4.
1d4 plus 2. No, 2d4 plus 2.
2d4. That's helpful.
Okay. Yep, you are healed up.
Thank you.
I rolled again. I rolled pretty much the maximum amount of spikes you could have fallen on. So
Mortal Kombat.
Yes, full on Mortal Kombat off the bridge.
It might be one of the dumbest things Felix has ever done.
Yeah. I feel like everything else has been going pretty smoothly in this. So, but I think this is a good place to stop before you guys go up to the top.
Cool.
Good job. Good preparation.